Let's have you here. Hello. Like I said before, hey Tashta, how you doing as well? Today we're doing an indie game. I summed it up as like a harem of 5 yanderes that are obsessed with you. It's like I believe it's like this is like a better story. I'll talk about more later. But yeah, but reminder, tomorrow we got an event. Tomorrow we got the Hear Me Out Cake stream with me, with Bean, and where is he? There you go. With me, with Binny, with Yinny, and with Bin. So today's the last day. If you don't send your Hear Me Outs today, I am not taking more, okay? So keep in mind that you gotta send it for today, your Hear Me Outs. There's a form on Discord if you wanna go check that out there. Over there. Hey, Coates, how you doing as well? But yeah. There you go. For sure. Oh, why is it not working on the Instagram thingy? Is it? Did I not? It should be. Why is it not starting the way? Wait, let me fix that. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Come on now, man. Don't do it like that. Okay, I don't know why the Instagram one is not working. Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh well, be how that be. Anyway, hey Kagome, how you doing as well? Welcome, my friend. Hey Shaki, hello Test. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, as leaving likes helps us show up more on the front page, as you guys know. As you guys know I gotta say this, it's annoying. Everyone that is here is like, Kindred, we hear you say this every single day, we understand, but you gotta keep in mind there is always new people coming around, so you know you should still make sure. I should still probably make sure to do all those things, because not everybody knows everything that I do. You know what I mean? The same way that little bit of a shameless self-promo, but the same way that we have a web novel as well. If you want to go check it out, still a lot of people don't know that I have a web novel, as well as the comic dubs, as well as the streams, the everything. It's Kindred Spirits on Webtoon Canvas. But yeah, how you guys doing though? All right, shameless self-promo is done, okay? Shameless self-promo is done. But yeah. Saw the YouTube thumbnail, like, Kindred looks at that guy, looks like you. Does it? I don't think it does. Do you guys think that guy looks like me? I don't think ever a single guy that has long hair looks like me, but I don't think it looks like me at all. I'm more of a beefcake myself. He's more of a slender guitarist kind of guy, isn't he? Now for the shameful self-promo. I mean, I got it, right? I got it. You guys know. You guys keep yelling at me. You guys always yell at me for not doing enough self-promo, and then you're like, oh, why is he doing self-promo now? You guys are the ones yelling at me that I don't promote myself enough. What are you talking about? Hey, on girl, how you doing as well? But yeah, what'd you say, 5 different yandere games? No, this is one yandere game. It is one yandere game. The name of the game is Kalopsia. It's an interesting name. I can read you the description here. Kalopsia. Here it is. Wait, is this the wrong one? Kalopsia. There you go. Let's Descend Together by Ray. There you go. This is the game that we're playing. You know what I mean? I'm not playing the not safe for work version. YouTube would come into my house and kill me if I did. There is a not safe for work version if you're gonna download that game. It is free. It is a demo, I believe. But yeah, this is the game. There you go. Moving to a new city is never easy. Not only the environment that feels too familiar, but comfort also. But also when you get yourself entangled in madness of 5 hearts. 5 hearts that remember memories of you, yet you don't recall them. Perhaps you can still find beauty in this madness. You lose yourself to hysteria. How dramatic. Hey Morgan, how you doing as well? Giving you lots of love and positive vibes. That is very sweet of you, Morgan. How you doing? And yeah, welcome. Make yourself comfortable, like I said. New reading material? I mean, I always recommend the people. I mean, we are playing the game, although we're not playing every single ending. As you guys know, the one ending that I get is the one that I get. Because I like, especially when it's like a free game, an indie game like this, I always tell people to like go check it out as well. You know what I mean? Hello, Loves Waffles. Hello, person. How you doing as well? By the way, welcome. But yeah, do appreciate all the likes that people are sending. It helps me more than you think. You know? Helps me more than you think. 5 dudes who all know you, but you don't remember. They all love you. Sounds familiar. I mean, there's a lot of memory. There's a lot of like confused memories, and I get why they do that. It's because like the reader is like they can justify a little bit of exposition while at the same time keeping the reader interested. It's just kind of funny when you think about it, because it's like, oh. I mean, I don't know about you. If like 5 different guys were like, oh, actually, we know all about you, you just don't remember us. I'm like, kind of sus. Not gonna lie, but you know, it'd be how that be, doesn't it? It'd be how that be. And to the other side. This playlist is kind of fire. This playlist is actually kind of fire. Holy shit, dude! I'm saving that one. It's very like EDM-y, but like for a YouTube stream, I actually kind of fuck with that. You know what I mean? Kitty Nyla. Hell yeah, Kitty Nyla. Why would I forget about my kitty? She's a good kitty, isn't she? Indeed, indeed. But that's kind of the plans for today. That is kind of the plans for today. By the way, is the YouTube, like, is the volume of the music good? Because I'm not gonna lie, for me right now, it's like a pretty comfortable, like, but kind of loud volume. But I was watching my stream yesterday to make some clips, and I was noticing that it was kind of quiet. Is the music good? Is it a good volume? Because in my monitors, it looks like my voice, like, pretty good level with the music. But no, now it's like kind of lower. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hey, Snow Fairy, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? I was one of my 2 single YouTube members. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for being one of my 2. You have 50% of my YouTube membership. Thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate everybody that subs. Be it on YouTube or Twitch, both of them equally support me. It is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason why I'm able to do this every single day. I hear no music. I barely hear it. Really? Wait, really? Is this better? Hey, Cinnabread Bay. Who's a second YouTube member now? Yes, it's you and Snow Fairy. We got 2. Hey. My famous now, mom. Just kidding. I mean, I do appreciate. I would appreciate more of that. It just be how that be. I guess we have 2 YouTube members. I believe we have 55 subs on Twitch and 2 YouTube members. Hey, Edits, how you doing as well? I could hear it. It's quiet, but I'll be able to hear it. Yeah, I feel like this soundboard is. But what about my voice in comparison to the music? Is my voice comparatively to the music? Is it good? I don't know exactly, but you know what I mean? Really want to hear a Silas impression for the next ASMR video. I don't do a lot of character impressions, mostly because of copyright. I like doing my own. For example, like when it comes to like licensing and production and all that stuff. I know that most people don't give a fuck, but I do. Especially for a lot of my audios, I ended up in a lot of situations that ended up like coming in handy. That I own my characters. These are mine. Nobody can change them. You know what I mean? That's why I avoid doing like specific fandoms. Sometimes I would probably do one day a Silas audio. But, you know, I like doing my own shit. You guys know. Also, there's a lot of expectations when I do like when I do characters. I like doing my own takes on it. You know what I mean? Because I like improvising. I like feeling for the character and doing my own thing. So if I were to do like a Silas, for example, and I do something that kind of like isn't what Silas would do, I feel like a lot of people would be left disappointed. So if I just do my own, even in audios that I take a lot of inspiration from, if I just do my own thing, I feel like it would be better, like better received. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey Sirens, how you doing? It's over. Start a stream and I'm going sleepy. Well, it sounds like a skill issue, doesn't it? Sounds like a skill issue. I'm sure you'll be able to stick around. That can be worth your time if you want to stick around. You know. Do you want me to keep you away all night long? I can keep you away if you want me to. You just gotta say the word, you know? And also being loud as well. I'm very loud. I'm a Latino. Latinos are loud, stubborn, and, you know, hot-headed. But yeah, but I've been awake for 24 hours. Well, 22 then. Stick around. But yeah, that's kind of it though. That's kind of it. By the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, I recommend you come over either to YouTube or Twitch. It's better. The stream is just better. Better quality, better redeems, better rewards. Either on YouTube, you can put it on the TV, or Twitch is fine. If you're watching it. Hey Danny, thank you so much for the resub. Happy 2 months anniversary, my friend. Thank you so much as well. Hey Danny, let's go. Danny boy. Is it like Danny? I think is the gender neutral, which oh no, it's not Danny boy. Damn it. Oh man. Danny boy reminded me of Dankbots. It's Danny, the girl Danny. Thank you so much, Danny. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I remind me of Dank Pods because okay, weird side tangent, but Dank Pods has a car that he named Danny, and he calls it Danny boy. That's why it reminded me of that. I don't know why I assumed Danny would be a boy, just because of Dank Pods, I think. Me and my ADHD mind. I feel like a lot of these explanations wouldn't make sense, except for people in my community where they're like, nah, that's pretty kindred. That sounds about right. It just reminded me of a Dank Pods video where he talks about his cars. What is my Twitch account? You can find all of my links in the link in my bio. ! Socials. Oh, my Linktree. You can find all that. YouTube, there's ASMR YouTube, streams YouTube. YouTube, I recommend it more because there's also the videos, but Twitch is also fine. There's a lot of people that love Twitch, have Twitch Prime or all that stuff. Or just prefer it. You can choose whichever you want. You know what I mean? But yeah. It has YouTube. If you don't want to come to Twitch, there's YouTube as well. I doubt you don't have a YouTube app installed. Don't worry about it. It's all Gucci. I'm everywhere. You don't need to worry about that. I try to make real talk, I do try to make my content as accessible as possible. And I do know that some people just say, Kindred, I have a Samsung Galaxy Pocket that I haven't updated since 2012. It has 16 gigabytes of free space, and I'm not installing Twitch. I don't have the space. My app just kind of sucks. And you're like, don't worry about it. You can go to YouTube. It works fine as well. You know what I mean? But yes, it does. Hey, Zaku. Hey, Malbear. How you doing as well? Can't take it anymore. That's okay, my friend. Have a wonderful night's sleep. You can watch the show as well. I feel like the Danny Boy is the start of the song too. It's one of the Dank Pod's cars. You guys know that Dank Pods is one of my favorite YouTubers. That's why it reminded me of that. How you doing, Danny? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I was actually split between doing a VR chat stream, but I figured like we could do like an indie novel. It's been a while since we've done that. We can save that for next year. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah. Speaking of which, new comic is already in production. It is going to be the shirt one. I am working on a few more comic collabs as well. I am working on a lot of stuff. We are gonna have a relationship advice stream sometime about next month. Still organizing that one. We have another drinking stream with me, Tyga, and Tyga from Invicta, and Ricky as well. Ricky the VTuber. So yes, lots of collabs going on, for collabs for comics, collabs for ASMR, collabs for streams. Lots of stuff going on, isn't it? You guys are fed for content, god damn. I do spoil people very much. Don't I? I do think that I like spoiling people, you know? Only if they deserve though. Hey Voids, how you doing as well? How you doing, my friend? Are you feeling cool these days? Days do be getting warmer. Absolutely fucking not. I live in Brazil, my friend. There's no cold where I live. There is only hot and hotter and hotter. There is no in between. It's just hot or hotter. There is no cold. That doesn't happen where I live. Why do you think I have the AC at 17 degrees Celsius just blasting every single time? I am currently under the AC and I am still sweaty. Well, to be fair, I'm very loud, you know, being like I do. I mean, just try to like you imagine me trying like to imitate me and never shutting the fuck up. It's quite energetic, you know what I mean? But yeah, it do be how that be, you know? It do be how that be. But yeah, it's just what happens when you live in the tropics, you know? You just gotta take the L on that one. It's what do you gotta do? What do you gotta do? Cry? Not really something you can do now, is it? 17, that's cold? No, it does not. It's fighting against the temperature. It's fighting against the temperature. If you know, you know, dude. If you know, you know. Especially where I live, it's especially cold. It's especially hot. There are places in Brazil that are colder. But most of the time, it's just unbearably fucking hot. And there's not much else you can do. It's just, what are you gonna do? You know? In South Africa, these movies would be nice. You know, yeah, but I'm trying to cut diet. I actually lost 5 kilos. Since the last month, and I want to keep this up until I hit like I'm currently at 20 something body fat percentage, which is pretty high. I did chunk up a lot. You guys know I did chunk up a lot last year, But I'm trying to hit, I believe, 15% body fat. Because then I can stop bulking again. You know what I mean? But that's kind of my goal. So that's why I need to really like lock in. I can't really be breaking my diet. The most that I've been breaking my diet is drinking. Every now and then I'll do those drinking streams, and that kind of breaks my diet as well. And that's really it. You know, that's really it. But yeah, attitude helps as well. Every day somebody calls me daddy boy. I don't mind well breaking news. Well, it's okay. It's okay, man, daddy. That's fine. You know, listen, don't worry about it. Just, you know. Although, to be fair, there's a lot of like culture as well. You know what I mean? Because, for example, like Brazil has Portuguese, and Portuguese has some weird stuff, especially compared to English, because we have gendered words. So for a lot of times, it's just weird. Like Portuguese has like gendered words. So for example, if you have an orange, in Brazil it's a laranja. It's the girl version. You have to use the girl article because it's a laranja. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of how it goes, and that works for names as well. So not just there's like the stereotypes of certain names being like male names or female names, but words themselves have genders. Every word has a gender. That's why there's a famous meme of like a girl like doing Duolingo, and it's like, oh, I misgender the apple or something like that, you know? So that's why some of these confusions happen. And what will happen is just like I'll just ask, and I'll be like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. You know what I mean? So it's in German, exactly. There's a lot of languages that have like gendered words. It's weird. I don't know why. I mean, again, it's weird to have like gendered words, but that's how I was raised. So a lot of the times I'll like assume a name like that, and I'll be like, hey, it's sorry, my mistake. You know what I mean? Because that's the appropriate response. You know what I mean? If you were an asshole, you'd be like, ha! Oh, stop being a snowflake for me calling you the wrong pronoun. It's just like, yeah, I'll just be like, hey man, sorry, didn't mean. You know what I mean? It's weird, you know. Also weird being like with gendered words. Now that I think about it, you know. But it is what it is. What can you do about it? You know. It's the case for most Latin-based languages. People get weirded out when I add pronouns to the objects. You misgendering. Why are you misgendering the microwave? Now that's too woke for me. Just kidding. You know what's the worst part? I can't even make jokes like that because there's people that will think that I'm serious, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, like, oh, everything is woke nowadays. I'm like, no, get the fuck away from me. Not one of those incels that keep crying on Twitter. It's just ew. You know what I mean? That's my worst fear, is that like somebody will see me being like, you know how like sometimes I'll pretend to be like super like, you know, stereotypical machismo with Nyla. I'll be like, of course I can tell Nyla what to do. I am the man of the relationship, even though she makes more money than I do. We're pretty chill on that regard, but I just think it's funny. You know what I mean? But my worst fear is that somebody would be like, yeah, look at him being manly. I'm just like, that is not manly, my friend. That is being unironically like that is just like the most insecure thing that I can be. You know what I mean? Is it the music or Reggie in the background? Reggie's not here. Might be. I think that might be just a weird sound or something like that. Hey, Lion Jade, how you doing as well? Hey, Manuel, Spanish too? You know house in Spanish is female? Yeah, because it's a casa. Of course. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of the gendered words. It's also just the ending of the word. If it ends in A, usually tends to be like a female gendered word. The same way that if it ends in E or O, that would be like a male gendered word. It's weird. Spanish language is weird. You know what I mean? Stop misgendering my house. She's a girl. She's a girly pop. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. It's kind of silly. Hey, Q. How you doing as well, Bakugo? But yeah, this is just kind of how that be. Anyway, we got a yandere harem visual novel to play today. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be, out of all the things, it's just going to be fun, isn't it? Kalopsia. By the way, link is on the YouTube video if you want a description, if you want to go check it out. You know how that be. You know how that be. As you know. Hey, King, you're so nice, I swear. Man, I do appreciate that. They try to be nice, Like, a lot of people assume that being nice is being foolish, because being nice leads you to being taken advantage of, right? But I think strength comes from kindness. It's a lot easier to just let yourself get ruled by the emotions, to get angry, to lash out. But that's the answer of a weak man. I think it takes a lot more strength to be kind regardless of the world. That's why I also am pretty lighthearted. You know what I mean? The world's already bitter enough. That's why I'm not afraid of laughing at myself, just having fun, being lighthearted. Call it cringe, but I do think that there's already enough bitterness in the world. No, please. Yes. This is a work of fiction that deals with heavy topics such as religious themes, cults, child abuse, child abandonment. Damn. Yandere game is gonna be good when it's just again a page of fucking trigger warnings. Well, if that's not for you, that's been your warning. You can read it if you want to. Enable not safe for work. No. YouTube would be not happy about that. Oh, that's kind of loud. Goddamn. Okay, there you go. Let's get it started, shall we? There's a lot. That's 5 boils. Okay, I'll take that. Well, what do we have here? A long time ago, there lived a tiny myrtle tree. The little sapling had traveled from a faraway land without its kin and was stranded in a luscious forest. The forest was so unfamiliar, yet the myrtle became friends with the other trees there, especially the 5 other tiny fig trees. Together with those figs, the little myrtle explored its new life. Despite the many dangers, the myrtle's mind was its biggest strength, and also its biggest weakness. Ooh. Scary. But yeah. Here you go. I got a recommendation for that game today. Well, you're going to be hearing that. And that's how the story started. At least from what I remember. The rest of the story? It's kind of a hazy memory to me. After all, it's just some dumb fairy tale story about trees when I read as a kid. But still, after moving to this new city, it felt like Myrtle Tree a lot. With my adoptive family and old friends. But hey, at least I got into university I always wanted to be in. Still wonder how I'll be able to make friends with that Myrtle Tree. How do you say that word? Myrtle? Make the model a bit smaller, kid? Why? I think it's fine. You can read it just fine. There you go. I'm seriously worse at making friends than a freaking tree. I wasn't a myrtle tree. I am... Oh. I gotta write my name in. Aw. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't even know how to type on a T9 keyboard. Could you? Could you type in one of these keyboards? Oh, what do I type? Okay. Kindred spirit. Kindred spur. Okay, Kindred. I'm Kindred. And this is my story. When I was young, like 3 or 4 years old, I was adopted by my parents. They raised me as their own, but even though they told me I was adopted, they never told me about my biological family. Even to this day, I don't even know when they adopted me or even who my biological family. But I always felt like I never belonged, Despite having a family that I could call my own, my friends were nice to me. By the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, I recommend you come over to YouTube or Twitch, whichever one you prefer. Hey Oscar, just came to say hello. Well, stick around, my friend. Hey Miran. I had a phone like that once. I feel like a lot of people, even people that are quite old right now, like 18, 16, wouldn't be able to type on a T9 phone. They all grew up with iPads. They wouldn't be able to type on a T9 phone like that. Did you know? That's a real litmus test to know if somebody's over the age of 30 at this point. Can you type on a T9 phone? That's a real test. I should do that. I should do that as a captcha. You know what I mean? Right. I was always alone. Except when I just concealed myself from the world. Surrounded by my thoughts and imagination, hiding away. Oh? Haven't seen an Elkit since the early 2000s. Grew up like that. Lonely. But always a dreamer. I found comfort in my loneliness. Not the best way to cope, but I managed. Now that I'm older, I craved more. Now that I had a chance to finally build my life without the flair of being originalness attached to me. Oh, I was going to make the most of it. I'll make the whole world more warm, bright, and colorful. Oh, it's not a good attitude. No matter how dull, lifeless it is. Even if it costs my own sanity to satiate my longing for my own paradise. Okay, we're kind of going crazy a little bit. Okay, we started off pretty regular, but now we're going kind of crazy mode. Okay, that's... I mean, sure. Only had such a phone for emergencies. Prologue. The one who came before. Okay. Definitely not 30, but I can still type on that phone. That's a flex. Oh, finally. Home sweet home. I set down my bag on the floor of the new apartment and let it outside. Man, I was tired as hell. The moving process was exhausting. Days of organizing, packing. The one on top of all the paperwork I had to do for my university. Sounds like the MC's villain origin story. It kind of does, like, oh, I will make my dreams come true, even if it costs my life. Oh my god. Oh my god, the edge. A whole week just spent from spending in, moving furniture, making sure everything was in order. That's a beautiful view, by the way. Damn, okay. Kitsune! Kitsune Kiku! How do you guys like legally distinct Hatsune Miku? That's hilarious. Kitsune Kiku! I love when anime and games will do like, we clearly want to reference this, but we don't got the rights. So we just gotta take the L and be like, yeah, it's Kitsune Kiku. Well, we're a weeb. Okay, I suppose. We have an android here, Hatsune Miku, bootleg Hatsune Miku. That sounds about right. Hey, Sabori. Wick Ronalds. Shut up, chat. Don't that AMC is absolutely fucked up in the head. My apartment wasn't exactly huge, but it was fairly spacious and comfortable enough to call it home. I mean, that looks like a pretty great apartment. My parents helped me out with the rent, splitting half with me. I was grateful for having such supportive parents. Something not everybody has. Wow, an MC with both parents? Supportive parents? That is crazy. I mean, she's adopted, so... Hey, how'd it be? Sorry I had McDonald's with my family. Glad to have you here still, my friend. Welcome. Covering the desk. It's okay, don't worry about it. If there's something important, I'll move my way out. Don't worry about it. Wait. Oh, I missed you so much, my beloved. I plopped on the bed and sinking into a soft mattress that embraced me. The gentle coldness of the mattress alongside my fatigue made me sleepy. It wasn't even 4 p.m. yet. Now that I'm finally alone, I didn't even have to bother with all the etiquette my mom kept teaching me. Cover your mouth while yawning. Not anymore. Maybe I should take a nap before looking around the town. Hey, Sir Doc, how you doing as well? By the way, if you're watching this on Twitter, TikTok, go to YouTube as well. Static Hatsune Miku exists. It's like one of my games, Ultimate Mash Bros. Ultimate smashing your bros. Here I come. Oh, Mom's calling. I took a glance at the lit up screen. And of course, there was no one else other than my dear mom's contact right there. Somehow I knew exactly the moment I stepped inside of my new home and wanted to check in. Overbearing as she was sometimes, she still loved me, despite not being her own. That is nice, isn't it? Pick up the call, expecting to hear the usual bubbly voice I was used to all my life. Hello? A cheerful voice greeted me from the other side of the phone. Kindred, my baby. Could imagine her tightly hugging me from the voice alone. How's my little Myrtle doing? I just got done moving in. Don't tell me how it is. It's nice. Sounded less excited than I actually was. Probably from the tiredness. Really? Can you send your mom a picture of how the apartment looks? I want to see. On that phone? I mean, I don't know if you can send pictures on that phone, but sure. I wish I could tell her how tired I was, but I didn't want to ruin her excitement. Maybe I can tell her I wasn't in the mood to take a fancy photo or whatever. What to do? No, we're gonna send mom a picture. Come on. Like, we gotta send mom a picture. I took out my phone. Just take a photo of the view outside and show it to mom. Come on. You're not gonna be... Oh, we have... Oh, look at that. I mean, the artwork is simple, but look at that. You can control the... There's like a little mini games. Send a photo with the view outside of mom. Mine's the perfect view. Remind me when I was your age and party all night. Hey, let's go, mom. Now it's smart, but it's possible. You should have had fun if this what city looked like back then. That sounded awkward. So nostalgic. At least you didn't notice my awkward remark. Phew. We chat about many things, how dad was already missing my presence, how my childhood friends all came to my home and reminisced about our childhood. At least they didn't forget me the moment I moved out. It was inevitable, honestly. I was glad it didn't happen as soon as I was gone. Maybe it will never happen again. Should have sent the Katsune Miku. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe I was just paranoid. After chatting with mom for a few minutes, I decided to call it a day. Hey, introverted. How you doing as well, my friend? Anyway, I'll text you again after I take a look around the city. I want to take a nap now. Of course, Annie. Rest. My baby must have been very tired from all this crap. I wish I was there to take care of my baby. Your mom would telepathically send you the lullaby to put you as nice as sleep, just like the old times. Hey, Kama. Should have sent the Hatsune Miku. No, you gotta send mom the thing that she wanted to see. What are you talking about? Be nice to mom. Don't be like sending like a poster to your mom. Model is gorgeous. Thank you. Do you eat anything today? Drink anything? Yes. I'm still keeping to my diet, like I said before. She giggled. Even though I was older now, I guess you'll always be her little kindred. Always had mixed feelings about her treating me like this. Baby mom was always like this. I love you, mom. See ya. Tell dad I love him too. I hooked up the call. A simple call drained my social battery, well, entirely almost. I really do need that nap. I pulled the sheets over myself, being all snug and comfortable on the bed. I felt sleep creeping up to me, accompanied by the gentle sound of wind chimes. Did I even hang wind chimes? I don't think so. I brushed it off as usual hypnagogic symptoms. Okay, that's a weird word. All I saw was a flash of pink before I drifted off to the land of dreams. Okay. Huh? Where am I? I tried to open my eyes, but to no avail. At first, I was just frustrated with the unsuccessful attempts of waking up. As slowly as time passed, I started to panic. Help? I tried to scream as loudly as I could, but in reality, I couldn't even move a muscle. God save me. Oh, we're having sleep paralysis, aren't we? Stop struggling, my little myrtle. A voice called out to me. Oh, it's a bird. What is that, a bird? You may not know me, but I know you very well, Kindred. I've been watching over you for a while. I didn't even have a name until you named me. Pico. Sounds familiar. Pico. I tried hard to remember where I had heard that name. Then it clicked me. The fairy tale about the little myrtle I named the bird Pico. Seems like you remember now. Don't worry, I'm not here to harm you, Kindred. Pico. You've been making good progress in finding your own perfect life. So I'm here to help you out. Help me. It looks like a very Disney character. Looks like a mix of Disney with like Sailor Moon, doesn't it? Cute burb. It's a very cute burb. Oh, I know what bird it reminds me. It reminds me of the Shield Hero bird. Bird Shield Hero. Look. It looks like the bird from Shield Hero, but like less chunky. That's kind of hilarious. Look at that burb. That's a good burb, isn't it? Here. It kind of reminds me of that, doesn't it? Kind of a little bit. Kind of got a vibe. A magical Gale mascot. Are we a magical Gale? That's kind of hilarious if it was. Oh? Yes, I want to guide you through. So grateful I finally managed to make me real. Make you real? What even is this thing? And what does it even mean? I was indeed just fictional once, but I've become real thanks to you. People might describe me as what they call a tupa. What's a tupa? Sounds like a fruit. Okay, I'm curious. The game is using a lot of like really complicated words. What is a tupa? So it deserves to be guided by me. Didn't even know if I was just easily convinced or actually felt comfort to see my childhood memory being manifested as a real thing. So Kindred, Pico will help you now. Will now help you with her amazing mind and guide you through this madness. In exchange, I want you to listen to me. You can trust me, I promise. Pilot? You're a girl? Okay, I don't think I should say... Should I trust you? Why should I trust you? I know you're not dangerous. The expression remains unchanging, as if she expected it. Oh, it's up to you. Just so you know, I only want the best for you. Well then, I'll be seeing you even after I wake up? Yes, she chirped. Whenever you need to make a significant decision, I will help you out so you can get the best outcome. Even if you don't trust me, you still have the choice to accept my words and deny it. Rest now, my little myrtle. A long night awaits. A night that will change your fate. Tupa is an imaginary creation. I have never heard that in my life. And just like that, Pico faded away. It was oddly comforting seeing a childhood memory become reality. Even though the context behind it is rather unnerving. Didn't know much about Tupa's but did know some facts about it. I doubt my spiritual energy is even high enough to manifest something like that. Maybe someone else planted it in my mind. Yeah, I doubt it. Probably a weird dream. I wasn't special enough to have for someone to have that much influence over me. With that out of my mind, I could finally go back to sleep again. And finally some peace. I slowly started to drift off to sleep. Well, are we gonna sleep? Huh? What's happening this time? Felt an overwhelming pressure all over my body, accompanied by a certain feeling of hotness all over me, as if my whole body was on fire. Something is forcefully trying to get me inside. What? Oh, what's going on? Oh boy. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Huh? I jolted awake from the strange occurrence. What was that? Get up and check the time on my phone. 7 p.m. Seemed like a good time to take a look around the new town I moved into. What the fuck was that? I used my laptop to learn more. That's kind of weird. Okay. Can I click anything else? Doesn't seem like it, no. No, it doesn't seem like anything else I can click, okay. I walked to my laptop and it was sitting on the desk. It reminded me. Put up my Kindle profile. He, him? Okay. After customizing my Kindle profile. Wow, what great customization. Wow, wow, great customization. A tupa is a materialized being of thought form, typically in human shape that's created through spiritual practice or intense concentration. The term is borrowed from Tibetan Buddhism. Modern practitioners predominantly consider tupas a psychological rather than a paranormal phenomena. So you basically just manifest like a something. It's kind of weird, but sure. I mean, I guess. If people find that comfort in that, I suppose. My friend said to remove the rest of the shirt. That's not a nice thing to say. Come on. It's TikTok. Don't want to be like that. You know? That is for Patreon only. There are certain historical locations like the old church that was built here centuries ago. Different clubs, shopping malls, heck, even the headquarters of Nebula. Nebula isn't the label that one band was under. Moongazers, I think. They started themselves relatively small, doing a few concerts in town. But having 4 attractive men who are insanely talented at what they do surely push them to the spotlight. The chatty and bubbly Sonny. He has the charm that somebody would tease you a lot. No wonder the fans fell for his appeal. Then the gentle and lovely Kai. In this day and age, someone graves a man definitely taught. Someone graves a man definitely taller than you and will protect you. And the aloof and quiet Damien? Perfect example of many opposites attract romance tropes where the aloof guy keeps his bubbly lover. And last but not least, the leader and most popular member of the Moongazers, Aiden. Sassy yet caring, on top of his striking good looks. No wonder everyone is head over heels for him. That includes me, even as a casual listener of their music. Something about him is magnetic. There's like a few thousand others like me who feel attracted to him. Anyway, back to the main topic, which was the different locations in Lawrence City. There's a shop near where I lived, which is amazing because imagine how painful it would be to walk miles just to buy milk or something. There's also a tattoo shop near my university. Well, they call it a tattoo shop, but it's more of a salon who also offers body modification services. Seems good enough for a relaxing spa. That is if I can even find a break. Oh, little old Kindred. Little do you know about his new city has for him. And his future. I laughed at my own self-deprecating joke. Okay. That's kind of interesting, but sure. Those spirits. Kiggle is destroying me. What is Kiggle trying to pretend to be? I don't know. What is a Kiggle? I got no idea what that is. Should head out before it gets too late. Let me get changed first. Blip squeak. Finish it here and fall asleep on God. Well, if you want to come over to YouTube. I mean, if you want to fall asleep, I have an ASMR channel full of videos, but you know, I like talking to people, so if you want to go to YouTube as well and check out the stream there, for sure. It's got better quality as well. Not a lot of options to choose, right? If you're gonna leave like a menu like this, might as well give me like, even if it's just like fluff text, having some like, it's your computer, or like saying like, oh, what is this little merch thing here? Like, and click it and give me like, oh, you've always been a nerd. You love these Nendoroids. You know what I mean? I walk to my closet and take a look inside. Slightly chilly outside, but not necessarily freezing. Should I grab my jacket? Sure, I guess. Nature is unpredictable. Better safe than sorry. Put on my favorite jacket. Putting on automatically gives me a confidence boost. Maybe that's what they say about the psychological effect of your favorite items on you. It's true. I suppose. Hey Zoza, how you doing as well? Picked up my keys and wallet before walking out of my apartment. Didn't exactly notice how the hallways of the building I was in looked when I first came in. Seems pretty decent enough. It was on the cheaper side of rent and looks rather bland. It was fair for my bank account. Forgot to introduce myself to the neighbors. Should I knock on their door? Sure. Let's be neighborly. I knock on the door across mine. Why that specific door, you may ask? That makes sense because I'll be seeing the tenants the moment I open my door, probably. Door flings open and a young man stands there. Guess that's my neighbor. You need something? Oh no, I'm just a new tenant here. I'm on flat 205, the apartment across from you. Hey, who is here? A new guest? My other neighbor chimed in. I'm just your new neighbor. Hello. Hey, you haven't invited our new neighbor in. Seriously. Seems like they live together. Oh, sorry. Be nicer. Sorry, neighbor. Don't mind my boyfriend. Need something? Feel free to knock. Ah, I seem pretty chill enough. You know what I mean? It's been fair time to bundle up because it's cold today. I wish today was cold for me. It is rainy though, but not really cold, is it? He waves me goodbye and closes the door. Interesting neighbors I got. They seem pretty chill. They seem pretty chill. Finally, Lawrence Town is at its full glory at night. It's more of a city and less of a town, but probably a tradition's sake, people still call it a town. Booming nightlife, entertainment districts. Sounds like a fun time. Home to many top-class businesses and educational institutions. Hundreds of places to shop in and lose yourself in a dopamine boost. The ideal urban life indeed. Now that I've become a part of it, it's time to come out of my shell. Make friends, get a lover, even overall find my perfect life. Speaking of perfect life, recently I came across a word online. It's Greek, I believe. Kalopsia. It's a pretty interesting psychological concept that deals with biased perception. Many people suffer from it, finding solace in an idealized reality, watching the world through rose-tinted glasses. I mean, that's just being positive. That's just like guilting yourself, psyching yourself for have a positive outlook. That's kind of weird. Hey Destiny, how you doing as well, my friend? Chill for now? Well, this is a yandere game, so I don't expect it to be chill for often, but you know. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the YouTube. If you want to leave a comment as well. If you're watching this later, I'll definitely reply to your comments as well. But do leave a like. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us show up more on the front page. So you can leave a like. I greatly appreciate that, you know? Has there ever been a cold day for you? Where I live? Absolutely not. There is no such thing as a cold day. There's less tolerable days and intolerable days. It's always fucking hot as shit in here. It's just kind of how that be. Many people suffer from it. Finding solace and idealize. Okay. That'll be like that. I hope so, at least. I've seen plenty of bad relationships. Understanding of what's right and what's wrong. Could even call myself an expert in love lives, all of the people. Now, time to get going. Streets were not exactly full of life at that time. As I made my way into the heart of the city, I saw more and more people gathering. Alright. Hey, Devil, how you doing as well? Haven't seen you in a while. Pretty busy with life? Well, I'm glad to have you back, my friend. Glad to have you back. How you doing? Yeah, life can be busy. Sometimes you're, like, busy with, like, college, work, family. But you can always come around and go back. And you can even watch the previous streams. If you missed a stream that you wanted to watch, you can always watch it back on YouTube. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Do appreciate it. For office workers, tired from their life, their 9 to 5, to skimpily dressed people, clearly here for more than just innocent nightly walks. Expected from a big city like this. Hey Jamie, hey Venus. After walking about 10 minutes, the crowd starts to fade as distant sounds of bells fill the air. Was there a church nearby? Oh wait, then I remembered. There was indeed a church, a very old one. Who was ringing church bells at this time? Spotted a nun coming from that church walking on the sidewalk. Maybe we should call out to her and find out any events happening? Maybe we could... Wait, we're gonna go to a nun. We're gonna go to a nun to find out about the nightlife? Excuse me, sister? Turned around, look at me with a bright smile. As if she was expecting me? Something about her outfit was odd, with strange gold ornaments around her waist. As far as I knew, most nuns don't wear this type of ornament, or any ornament at all. Hey, cute skeleton. Hey, Kareem. How you doing as well, my friend? Oh, yeah, welcome. Lawrencetown does have many historical incidents revolving around the church. Okay, we're talking to a nun. Sorry about interrupting you, but I was wondering if there's any events happening tonight? Don't exactly recall today being a special day. Hello, child. Don't worry. I'm always happy to answer questions of the lost souls. She spoke in a gentle voice. Hosting an Adventus Novae Stella festival tonight. That's kind of weird. Okay, bit of an oddball, but I'm also not the most religious guy, so I don't know. Hey, Lily. That ain't a nun, Limao. Yeah, aren't nuns supposed to preach, like, supposed to live, like, humbly? Like, detach themselves from material things and all that stuff? So what is this, like, button here? Let me save first. Can I save? Save. There you go. What is this? Loading will lose and save progress? I don't want to lose that. I don't know what's going on here. And then what? Oh dear, it's just the annual celebration to rejoice the bond of brotherhood. Years ago on this day, many lost souls abandoned their path of wrong. They walked into the right and joined the older. Interesting. You want to join us on a more magnificent night? We're hosting a food party, of course. Okay, we just instantly reply. Sweet, please come to me. Okay, when we said that we were gonna have like a nightly live, I was expecting more like partying or anything. Well, before you judge me, even the MC's like, what the fuck? I was hungry and free food is tempting. It was the same church and historical destination. My aim was pretty much to relax the day away before I started the hell called education. A common place like a tranquil church seemed like a good place to relax in. Okay, I mean... Sure? I guess. Wasn't expecting that, but... Sure? Question mark? Is that relatable? I feel like... Okay, I guess. Kindred. Pico? Wait, you're actually real? Oh, there's the bird from Sailor Moon. Well, that's besides the point. Made a good decision going to the church. Why? There's a red string attached to the church in your soul. What are you babbling about again? Don't be so mean. Poor bird. Anyway, what I was meant to say was... Somebody there whose your fate is intertwined with. It flows? There's a few dialogues that are skipping. Look, I'm only pressing this once. Yeah, I thought this was a bug, but no, there's a few dialogues that the game is skipping. See how it goes. Hey, Crazy Asriel. How you doing as well? Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here for the first time. And just like that, she vanished. Well, I guess she's real, and I'm not going insane. I mean, we might be going insane. I don't know. If I started seeing like an imagined bird, I might be a little worried. For some reason, others can't see her. And at least didn't notice her high-pitched voice. She's just in my head, too, like that myrtle tree. This whole thing confused me. I need to look up more things about Tupas. I friend you on Facebook. Who even uses Facebook? I sure don't. Guess the bird's just a yap son. I mean, I'm not against the fantastical creature. It just worries me that they are justifying this as like a figment of my imagination, kind of manifestation. And I feel like that's like a response to trauma, isn't it? I suppose the game did say that it wasn't. That was like kind of like a spiritual thing, but I got no idea what's going on with that bird. Eat the bird. It's an imagined bird. Soon me and the nun came across this tall, intricate design structure. The Baroque influence on its outside was the main attraction. Although I heard it was much simpler inside now due to age and reconstructions. Because they didn't change the outside because of its cultural significance. Reverently organs, music echoed through the halls of old. Wasn't necessarily the festive looking, but who knows? Maybe the specific ceremony didn't require any more extravagancy. Here we are. Make yourself at home, my child. I nodded as she walked away and joined her fellow nuns and priests. There were sweets, simple meals, candles, and incense all around the church. The incense, it smelled strange. The scent of this incense made me a little dizzy. I heard strange voices. Please, don't take him away from me. What? I'm sorry, brother, but you hurt him. You hurt me. Goodbye. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Hey, Sharky, welcome back. What happened, and why is there a bird that looks like straight out of a Barbie movie? He's our imaginary bird friend, I believe. What the hell was that? A little bit uneasy, nauseous even. Who were those people? Need to calm down. Rushed to one of the seats and sit down for a bit to calm my mind. I hastened my pace and suddenly crashed against someone. Oof. You alright here? A male voice called out to me. As I looked up, I saw a flash of pink before my eyes. Ooh, hey, handsome guy. Man in white priest robes looking at me. A gentle, warm smile splayed across his handsome face. He was beautiful. Is everything... I'm sorry, father. I must apologize instinctively. Didn't mean to bump into you. No need to be so apologetic. I'm pretty chill enough. Hey, CC, am I late? A little bit late, but still glad to have you here, my friend. Welcome, church dude. Stop thirsting after the priest chat. My name is Cain O'Sullivan. That's a very religious name, isn't it? The head priest here. Are you, dear? My name is Kindred. Cain, like that Cain? Cain, like that Cain? The Bible? From the Bible. My name is Kindred. It's such a lovely name for a lovely soul like you. Can feel the heart of gold radiating the glow from here, darling. He's got a big hair. That's a mane. Look at that. Darling. Okay, having an attractive man call you darling is definitely something that would make my heart race. Thought he meant it like that. He's a chaste man. I shouldn't act like this around him. Yeah, control yourself, goddammit. Hey, Kira. How you doing as well, my friend? Is you asked nicely, I suppose? Didn't tell us you're in this game, Kindred? That's not... I mean, oh my god, it is. Oh my god, wait, you're right. It does have the ponytail. I didn't even notice. Wait, why does he look like me? Wait, what the fuck? The more I look at the look, pay attention to the oh my, what the fuck? Why does he look like me? Why does he look, that's too much to be a coincidence. Look at the way the ponytail is and then the hair. Oh my god, wait, what the fuck? Why does he look like me? Even the way the hair curves. There's like the two bangs on one side and then one on the other. Look at me. It's like the inverted. It's like the same hair but inverted. Is that too much to be a coincidence? Oh my god, did they actually like by like mistake like found like an artwork and used it as reference? Who made this twink priest version of me? I demand answers. I'm not criticizing. I just think it's funny. It looks too similar to be a coincidence. Why did they twinkify? They twinkified and made me Christian. Well, it's not actually Christian. I don't know what this thing is. Why did they make me a twink? Forgive me, Father. Light version Kindred. This is not. It's light mode Kindred and then dark mode Kindred. That's hilarious. That is too similar to be a coincidence, isn't it? That's kind of hilarious. Was that like 4 seconds into the stream? I was like, no, that doesn't look like me. No, you were talking about the other one, weren't you? Or were you talking about this one? I thought you were talking. Okay, so when you said I thought it looked like you, I thought you were talking about this one. Wait, let me pull it up. Wait, let me pull up the thumbnail. I thought you were talking about this one right here, not this one, because in this picture it doesn't look like that much, but now it really kind of does look. No, that's too similar to be a coincidence. Well, I guess there you go. He's a chaste man. I shouldn't act like that around him. Thank you, Father. Appreciate it. Don't need to call me with such formality, darling. Just call me Kane. Kane. Felt disrespectful to refer to him like that. Since he gave me the go-ahead, I suppose I can call him that. He's talking about this guy, Lamau. Oh, I got confused then. Then I totally got confused. That's kind of hilarious, though. Of course, Kane. Please say that again. I missed you. Don't skip the dialogue. I'm gonna be so for real. I could read that, but like, don't skip the dialogue automatically. At least make it slower. Cause this is way too fast. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's perfect. So I was muttering something ever since I bumped into him. Hope it's not something negative about me. I'm still kind of freaking out about the twink version. I wonder if they actually like. Sometimes you come across an artwork that you use for a reference, you don't know where it is. But that looks too similar to be an accident with the ponytail and everything. I don't know, maybe. It's kind of coincidence. I just think it's funny. Not saying like, oh, they definitely stole that from me. Of course not. You know what I mean? But you know. Wait. My family is sending me a message. Give me a moment. There you go. Nazim Christian, we cross. I nodded. And I ask you out, I'll set up something. I'm already happily taken, my friend. I nodded. I was curious about the adventurous Nova Stella was. Years ago, there lived a group. They referred themselves as the Children of Eden. The matriarch had decided many years before to make a great sacrifice to their god. After her death, the eldest son had inherited the position, becoming the patriarchy of the group. Something unfortunate had happened, ending in the death of many people, including the closest companion of the patriarchy, and the patriarch, and the death of her brother. They made it cross as too aesthetic. I don't even blame it. I think it's also good that they made it kind of like, it's very clearly supposed to be like a Christian cross, but I'm glad they didn't, because it just avoids drama, and you can do your own thing with that, you know what I mean? Those survive and rescue proper mental and physical treatments. After that, they were taken in by the church. I was one of those survivors, so I was the sister who brought you here. Isn't that the incident of the Eden Forest? I mean, it's very clearly like they're talking about Eden, Cain, you know what I mean? Like they're obviously talking about like Christian references. Is that your official term for it? Apologies, I'm bad in such matters. Yes, it's a way to commemorate those who lost their lives and was scammed by that incident but taken in by the church. As well as celebrate this harmony we feast today. Now that makes sense, why this festival is kept rather simple. It's almost a funeral of sort? Not exactly, but I get where you're coming from. Mr. O'Sullivan, I've been looking for you for hours. A young man with bright blue eyes rushes towards us. He eyes me down a little, his eyes widening a bit. Looks back at Kane and communicate with eyes alone. His expression turned from confusion almost as if something spooked him. Yes, so Sister Amelia said we ran out of water and Luca? So his name is Luca. And that's it. Would you like to meet our new guest, Luca? He nods, looking away. Is Kane too strict with him? He looked young. Yes, Mr. O'Sullivan. Luca, his name is Kindred. Keep that in mind. Luca looks conflicted, as if Kane was telling him almost to back off. Hello, Kindred. It's nice to meet you. I actually saw you this morning. Oh, Luca? The young man was shaken. Is something wrong? Anyway, dear, if there's something you need, you can always come to the church. And his eyes shifts towards Luca. So glad I came back to the stream. I wouldn't forgive myself. I missed all this. Lamau. Glad to have you back as well, my friend. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. Leaving likes supports us more than you think. I would greatly appreciate if you could do that. If you're watching this on TikTok, I recommend you come over to YouTube as well, or Twitch, whichever one you prefer. YouTube supports me, Twitch supports me. I highly recommend, if you're watching this on one of my social medias, that you come around to the main channel. You know? Yeah, they made him too aesthetic. I don't even blame him if he's not Christian. No, it's actually good. There's some people that find it kind of like distasteful to use like actual real life religions, if you will, especially if you want to do kind of like a cult. It is obviously inspired by Christianism, but it is kind of like, it's like playing it safe to be like, no, it's actually not Christianism. It's just like whatever the fuck this is supposed to be like. You know what I mean? It's probably in better taste, although I don't get too offended. There is some people that do mind, so you know, just kind of how that be. Here's a nice child. He'll help you out. Goes Kane. So Kindred, you like to join our feast? It's gonna be pretty short, so we won't kill your time at all. Do we? Do we want to join the cult? You know what? I'm curious about twink version of myself. And the food was the reason I came here in the first place. Sweets and comfort food seems appetizing enough. Everybody seemed friendly. Must strengthen my relationship with the people here. Who knows what I might need them for? Please follow me. I'll pick a good seat for you. Luca guided me to the feast hall. The church seemed like it's lost previous vigor of intricate designs, but nonetheless, I was still beautiful. The simpler design with wooden texture and brought a rather nostalgic vibe to it. And here we are. Please take a seat, Mr. Kindred. Mr. O'Sullivan will be here soon enough. Well, yeah. I love the whole cross aesthetic, despite being the complete opposite of Christian. I hope it doesn't not offend anyone. Is it the call of the dead mom hair? Shut up, chat. I don't have dead mom hair. Dead anime mom hair. Shut up. You nerds. You nerds. Please take a seat, Mr. Kindred. Mr. O'Sullivan will be here soon. All right, bad. Luca runs off to what I assume is the kitchen, probably to help. Most of the initiates were already here, chatting amongst themselves. Guess they were waiting for Kane. I noticed the empty seat beside me. Is Kane gonna sit there? It was a bit warmer than I thought. It's kind of attracted to him, I guess. All the dishes were served in simple white plates. With all the others sitting at the table with me and take some cake and soup into my tray. The aroma filled my nostrils as I inhaled the sweet scent of fresh food served before me. Is Kane gonna join me soon? Away with the fork and the spoon and fork. Sitting all alone. Hey Dev, hey Jan. The gentle voice spoke, like a soft summer breeze almost. Kane? Yes. Suppose you're hungry. Please eat. Kane stood up and, with his ever-present smile, he spoke. Everyone, on this grand day with another new soul to join us at this feast, we may accept the nourishment God has provided us. Everyone's voice echoed as they finished their prayers and picked up their spoons and forks. The sound of metal clattering was strangely soothing. How nice to belong. You too, darling. Please enjoy the food. Yeah, with the dead anime mom. Shut up. People keep saying that. I don't see it. Notice Kane only had soup. Kane? Yes, dear. Why don't you have some cake too? I don't like strawberry. You know, appearances can be deceiving. Is there a reason? I think you already guessed why. For his hair color. You were funny. You fell out of me. I suppose. Vamos que brasileiro, salve. Vem pra Twitch ou pro YouTube. Fica aí no YouTube, no negócio não. Vem pra Twitch ou pro YouTube. O que você preferir. Hey, went to Sprite Cranberry. How you doing as well? And Kitten Spring Blossom. Thank you so much to the falls as well, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you guys here. Glad to have you. Andrew's offended. Wouldn't go that far, but, you know, wouldn't go that far. The food didn't take long to finish. It was some plain soup and cake after all. After everyone was done eating, they didn't linger too long. After a short prayer, everyone went back to their usual work. Pretty simple celebration, it seems. Ah, there you are. I see you're leaving now? Yeah, sorry. I'd stay longer, but unfortunately I have plans. Don't apologize, darling. You're always welcome here. Come anytime. I mean, if you're saying so. Thank you, Kane. Now the place seemed nice, and Kane. I felt myself blushing at the thought of him. His gentle smile, soft hair, was mentally kicking my feet. I should probably come over to see him again. Back in the church, Luca? Yes, Mr. O'Sullivan? The one who just left. Keep an eye on him from now on. I found you. Oh. May the red string of fate bring us together once again. My love. Okay. Kind of a little bit sussy, but sure. Could see the lively city once again. Almost like taking in a fresh breeze, letting an odd, comforting scent in your bloodstream. When I say it like that, it sounds like I was calling the atmosphere of the church suffocating. Well, it wasn't exactly suffocating, more like a random flashback, if you could even call it that. Making me feel unsure, uncertain about something I had absolutely no idea of. Okay, it kind of is giving me cult vibes, but how hot did that twink? So how hot did that twink have to be for us to join his cult? Because that's very clearly a cult. I mean, I was kind of like not saying anything because it was also like very like Christian themed. But that kind of, the way they were talking about it kind of seemed very cultish. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I don't know exactly. You know? Hey, Casey. How you doing, though? It's a yandere game. What did you expect? Well, yeah, I know it's a yandere game, chat, but I do try to keep myself, like, I try to keep my preconceptions, like, I don't let that taint my judgment when I'm playing a game. You know what I mean? Even if I know it's a yandere game, I'll still be like, you know. Like, for example, last time that we played a yandere game, there was a lot of, like, quote-unquote red flags, but you could probably justify that pretty easily. The guy where the problem was the MC, the last one that we did, my yandere boyfriend or something like that. Breaking up with my yandere boyfriend, something like that. Like, the dude was super chill the most time. If the weirdest thing that he had was just like, oh, my uncle had a butcher, was a butcher, and he left me some meat. That was like the weirdest thing about him. Everything else, he was just like, super chill dude, super like emotionally available, super mature, handsome, rich. You know what I mean? And the MC kept being like a loser over and over and over again, trying to cheat, being unsure, even though like, you know what I mean? Not loser, I shouldn't say that word, but like emotionally immature, right? Emotionally unavailable, clearly not over her ex. You know what I mean? And then I was like, why is this guy giving her attention? This one kind of gives me a little bit of like cult vibes. You know what I mean? It's not as much of like, I do try to keep my mind open, but also, you know, like this one is kind of giving me sipping of the yandere, man. Your mind warping, drugly intense. I mean, to be fair, we are kind of like a little bit mentally unstable, I think. So, watch the view from many tall buildings. From homeless folks struggling to live another day to those who have fed a golden spoon from birth. It certainly felt unique to be here. Oh, little Myrtle, how did that go? Why do you sound like a matchmaker? Maybe I am. I am your guide and you're... She literally took a paper, summoned a paper titled Myrtle's Aspirations or something like that. Get a lover, try to live off supermarket free samples, make friends, get a decent GPA, get a good painting job, and buy Moongazer albums online for cheap. What a stupid list of things I thought about moving in. Worded badly. Hey, bro. Help me find a lover. Shouldn't go into the word matchmaker, I guess. What is this? It's a list of plans for your new life. Let's get a significant other highlighted. Anyway, back to the usual stuff. What a way to dodge the question. I guess she knew what I wanted better than me in a way. The paper in her hand faded away like magic, just like that. You have a new red string of fate attached to someone who's just getting closer. Good luck. May taste bitter at first, but he's very sweet on the inside. That sounds like a weird innuendo. Yeah, I get it. You're just picking random people at this point. Shoot. She gave me her usual grumpy face before fading away herself. Is that a cuckoo Barbie or whatever? I have no idea. Ugh, I have no idea what that bird is. Hey, Casey, do a posture check. All right. There you go. Oh, my back is killing me, dude. There you go, stretched. All right, posture checked. There you go. Very good. I do wonder. It's true that I did consider Kane to be a potential lover. Pico said about red strings of fate. Felt close to the new person who's supposed to be a potential lover as well. Felt that charm. Maybe Pico is indeed real. Continue with my walk. The train seemed excessively crowded all of a sudden for some reason. Was a celebrity coming? God, I hope not. It absolutely ruined my quiet and chill walk. Came across two girls invested in their conversation about something. I overheard a small portion of the conversation they were having. Guess I didn't realize I could hear the conversation. Got the new info from my sources. About Aiden? Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Not only is my beloved Aiden the whole moon case apparently visiting town, check out a new collab offer. Be quiet. My sources tell me to be careful. Highly confidential information. I lost my way. I could do a Valley Girl voice a lot better. I can't do it right now. You know Spanish? Yo comprendo un poco, pero hablo portugués. Si quieres hablar. Not the Valley Girl voice. I'm very sorry. I can't do a Valley Girl. I can't do a Valley Girl voice. I'm too rusty. Haven't done that in years. I lost so new here. My friend introduced me to you yesterday. Decided to check your content. Oh, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. If you want to check out my content as well, there's a lot of stuff to do. I do a lot of different kinds of content. Wait, let me save the game first so I don't override the game. Right? But I have a webcomic that I do. Here, let me pull it up. Give me just a moment, okay? There you go. I got a webcomic that I do twice a month. I do an upload of this webcomic. I also do comic dubs, streams on YouTube, Yappa videos as well. It's like a mix of highlights, Yappa videos like this, talking about like manhwa that I read, things that I'm doing, just like that. There's the webcomics, the webtoon dubs that I do from these webcomics. So the first they come out here as webtoon form, like you can see here. And then afterwards, they come like in dubs like this. You know, that kind of stuff as well. So if you want to check that out, you can type !socials to see all of my links. There's also an ASMR channel, there's Patreon, there's like spicy content, there's all that stuff. All that stuff, you can check it out later. Like, it's all there, you can go do that. There's Twitter if you have Twitter, there's Instagram if you have Instagram, all that stuff. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed though. Thank you so much for coming around and giving it a try. Watch check something you say in chat, you have to pay for it. No, it's one of the, it's like a redeem that there is on Twitch that is just like channel points. It's just basically, you could say it as well. It's just to remind me to be like, because I tell people to remind me to keep my posture in check, because I was having some back issues from spending too much time sitting down and crunched over. I actually had like a shortening of my vertebrae that I had to like, you know, like do that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's just something that people remind me of to do that thing, you know? Oh, wait. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck about that. There you go. Anyway, after the last stream, I'm calling a water chat, so it's the Twitch thing. Yes, the words lingered in my mind. Wait. All these random people, there's a possibility they're here to stalk the Moongazer boys or bodyguards. It certainly make me feel uncertain, no pun intended. So it's a Twitch thing? Yeah, don't worry about it too much. It's just like to remind me. The first time I ever watched a VTuber stream. Well, glad to have you here, my friend. Uneasy. Seems to be the correct word for it. Shouldn't linger here any longer. This place all of a sudden starts to feel suffocating. I power walked my way out of the area. But yeah. Usually we do like either indie games, Love and D Space, VR chat, Minecraft. There's a lot of stuff that we do. Just kind of like chill streams that we talk to the chat a lot and like do this, right? Finally came to a much quieter, calmer part of the area. I could see the convenience lights illuminating the streets. Should take another route. As I was about to take another step, somebody bumped against me. The thud on the concrete sideways made me realize whoever collided against me probably fell. Oh god. I turned around and... What? Isn't that the leader of the moon gazers, Aiden? I pinched myself. No, it wasn't a dream. Looked back up at me with confused eyes, almost like a kicked puppy. A pair of sunglasses, possibly for privacy reasons, lie discarded on the concrete. Sorry. Let out a squeak, his tone apologetic. But the charismatic and sassy idol dude is actually a shy bunny in reality? You Aiden? He visibly froze. Please don't yell my name, I kinda escaped a bunch of fans. Oh right, those stalking fangirls. I was just trying to grab some stuff from the store in tonight's practice, and somehow people noticed me. Now, if you're gonna wear your bright and colorful iconic yellow jacket, of course they will. I see. Well, you can buy some stuff here. I pointed to the store. He looks at the store and then back at me. Ah. Yeah, they sell most things, I guess. No idea, I just moved in today. Let's check it out together? Wow. Since when did he become so smooth? Asking a celebrity almost. Like people's favorite eye candy, blushing. Of course. Doesn't mean anything, okay? Don't go out spreading rumors, okay? You're sure? His passive response surely put down his mood. He was very expressive for sure. I mean, don't post about our meeting on social media, okay? Please? He's cute, goddammit. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Is it really you? Still alive? Excuse me? Sorry, I was talking to myself about schedules. I look so odd. Is he against the wall or something? No, I guess he's just like with his hand on his hip. Don't worry about the artworks too much. These indie games are usually made by like 1 or 2 people, chat. Don't be too harsh on the artworks. You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep in mind, guys. Let me show you one thing, guys. A lot of these indie games are made by like smaller creators, like usually 1, 2 people. You know what I mean? Like, sure, every now and then we'll play like a big game, you know, like all that stuff. But a lot of these like, it's just people that are just like, you know, doing it with their friends, like this, like, you know what I mean? This is the Twitter profile for the game. It's just, I like checking out indie games. I like giving like a call to like, you know, small projects. Who knows? Maybe this takes off and they like remaster it. You know what I mean? But, you know, a good idea can come from everywhere. That's why I like checking out these indie games, you know? Yeah. So don't be too harsh on it. It's like you should judge it differently when you're judging like a indie game or AAA game, you know what I mean? Like this is a free game after all. You can just download and play it. You know what I mean? You struggle with the section, it just looks a little bit weird. You know, maybe how that be. You nodded and grabbed my... That's actually why I for example, in the backgrounds, a smart thing that what was that one? It was also one about like yandere K-poppers, basically, idol group. Backstage infatuation or something like that. Backstage infatuation, and what they did to like basically not really cheap out, but to cut costs and like make it manageable. They took pictures and applied like a filter to combine with the artworks. So that way it didn't look too out of place, but you could clearly see it's just like pictures. So that made it like easier for them to like produce it, I believe. You know what I mean? Because like this is very obviously like everything here is handmade, which is cool. It's insanely a lot of work to make backgrounds and artworks and characters and everything. That's a lot of work. So knowing when to cut costs is a necessary skill when you're thinking of projects, making it manageable. You know what I mean? For example, let me use myself as an example, right? Let me use myself as an example. Where's my comic? My comics are something that I'm trying to post twice a month. And I could do like huge like perspectives with backgrounds and everything, but that would be too hard. My artists can't do that and produce everything in like one go. So we do like very abstract backgrounds, you know, like very simple stuff. The bare minimum to be like, where's my comic? Here it is. The bare minimum to be recognizable. So for example, you be like in this one, I'm pulling this one because this one, it's just like generic background, and then here it like changes to like a background, bedroom background, just because it's important to like contextualize that this is our room, is a different scene, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's important to know that. And sure, you could go all out if you have the resources, like go crazy. But most of the times, you're gonna have to manage your expectations. And that's where this skill comes in handy. Salve de novo, salve, meu querido, salve, salve. You know what I mean? Then to chime of the doorbell and code air. You know another trick that a lot of artists use? Use The Sims to make references. Just style like a world in The Sims and just use that for camera. That is a camera. The gentle chime of a doorbell and the cold air from inside immediately calmed down whatever stress was ruined in my mind. Alright. Before the person on duty catches me, I gotta quickly go and grab my stuff. You pay, okay? Alright. Alright, so some energy. Oh! Is that Moongaze leader? I noticed. Oh god, looks like we're busted. See, Nada's. Oh my god, this dude is so emo. I just noticed. That's crazy. Seeing Aiden's absolutely horrified expression, the store employee quickly made sure to ease up on the mood. Relax, I won't go inform your fans about people about you being here. If anything, it's probably safer here. Many celebs often come here to buy stuff. I keep my mouth zipped. Aiden's expression visibly changes, taking a much relaxed smile. Thank you. I'm kind of paranoid. It's fine, don't mention it. Please take your stuff. The employee walks away and he goes. I picked up his name from the name tag, Daniel. I wish I had more people like him. Usually shop employees make a whole commotion if they notice us in their shops. It's exhausting. I knew how celebrity life was. Surely it took a toll on young people like him. I assume Daniel's behavior was much more refreshing to you. Daniel? You mean the employee? Yeah, sorry about getting happy at a small thing like this. So cool that you had a webcomic. I mean, yeah, you know, I have a lot of creative energy, so I like doing many different projects. Don't mention it. Life is too negative sometimes. Appreciate the smaller moments of happiness it offers you. Yeah, I will. I chuckled at this and got flustered at the smallest bit of tenderness I show him. Maybe when you get shoved in life of fame, where you are fragile. But if you're fragile, either you break yourself or others break you. It's normal to be weak to others seeing you as human. So what are you looking for again? Oh, some lollipops, some energy drinks, some candy bars in case I get hungry. Somebody's asking for cavities. What the? Hey! I heard about you having really liking sweet things, but I didn't realize it was to this extent. Just makes me happier. You like sweets too? I do. I'm a sweet tooth. I actually do. Heard somewhere eating sweets makes your brain work better. So I keep some handy candy bars whenever I study. Oh, I'll go into the stream, Danny. Okay. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Thank you so much for staying for most of the stream, you know. There's still a little bit left. There's still probably like 40 minutes to an hour left, but I still appreciate you coming around. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you tomorrow. You know? Yes, Lucy drinks white and pink monster. Oh, I think so too. The white monster and the pink one. The pipeline punch. Aiden's face light up. It seems like he was happy to find somebody who shared his love for sweet things. We're so like, oh my god. Just like before. Did you say something? No. Don't get any sort of weird ideas. Alright. Decided to walk around the shop for a bit before we bought the stuff. Aiden took the initiative and I kind of went with him. Honestly, it was fair. He deserved some time to clear his head. He suddenly came across an arcade machine. These machines are here too. Are they everywhere? Yeah, they kind of like really mediocre games that advertise our new album. Speaking of a new album, I was excited about it. I got an offer to perform in a main city. It's happening next week. Did you hear about your new album getting a ton of traction? Good luck with that. By the way, one slip that nipple is visible. Oh no, how naughty. What is that, Danielle? Remind me of that girl we ended up dating in the Killer's dating game. Killer dating game? Which one are you talking about, Turkey? Don't remember specifically. You want to try one of those games with me? I actually have no idea how they look. Sure. I mean, we're just chilling here anyway. Of course. These look cool. Maybe we can try that one that is multiplayer. Let me look it up. Both look for the games and barely any game meant for two people to play together. Despite the arcade machine designed is capable of handling multiplayer games. Ironic. Finally we found one. It's some sort of racing game. Let's play this one. Take the blue heart before Aiden. Spam the right key on a keyboard to win. The right. Oh. That's kind of... Okay. Oh, I lost. Yes, I won. I won. I want to try it again. I want to win. I want to win. That doesn't count. There we go. Yay, I won. Aiden looks at me with confusion in his eyes. But I won fair and square. It was a one-time thing. Next time we play, I'll win. In your dreams. Aiden pouts and walks away from me. He resembles an angry hamster now. Both browse for the aisles. Aiden picks up his things along the way. What's the name of the game, Sharky? You got me interested. Like the game where we invited some random Discord. Oh, you mean the killer chat? Yeah, the one we played on stream. I don't know if I see it, but I guess I kind of see where you're coming from. She had like a bit of a mall goth vibe, doesn't she? Yeah, you're talking about killer chat. We streamed it on YouTube before. Yeah, been a while actually. But yeah, I remember that one. It was killer chat. We streamed it here. For sure. Yeah, can easily buy groceries from here then. I was thinking about it earlier tonight. Forgot to ask you, your name? Me? It's Kindred. Kindred. Says my name a few times, let it roll off his tongue. It's pretty. Suits you. Didn't you just call me pretty? Oh well. Celebrity I had a crush called me pretty. Thanks. Your name is pretty too, Aiden. Guess the moon can finally shine. Oh. Nothing. Just reminiscing. Yeah, this game loves skipping dialogue. We both make our way to the counter to pay. The bill will be $22.30. Cash or card? Cash, please. After paying, we both walked out of the shop. So I have some time left till I have to go back. By the way, here. Hands me a bar of chocolate. It's more expensive and... Did he buy this for me? Keep it. It's for you. Take the chocolate bar from him and smile. It's surely a sweetheart. You want to talk for a little longer? Back at the alleyway, just in case one of my friends pop up? Sure, I guess. We both walked to the nearest alleyway. Seems like a good... Aiden trips before fell face first in the concrete. Quickly move and catch him in my arms. Are you okay? Oh my. How anime of you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember that one where you got in like a Discord server and there was like the edgy boy, the goth girl. You know what I mean? A little too close. Kiss him, 18 plus. Sure. Kiss them around, whatever. Let me make sure that there's not gonna be anything sus. I kissed him and whatever happens afterwards was mostly blurry in my mind. All I remember was the scent of our sweat mixing, passionate kisses and loving touches. What's this jacket avoiding eye contact with him? Okay, I think it's chill. In the story he's walking to, honestly, I genuinely don't know what to say after doing that with an idol. Well, suddenly the sound of a car brought us both back to our senses. Pretty boy ruined, somebody find him. Both tenses were about to make a run for it. I heard a rather familiar sounding voice. Aiden, you sure he's here, Sonny? Oh, sure what Sonny has got. Oh, there's the group of the guy. There you are. Are you serious? You run away from fans to hang out with another fan. It's just... Are we in trouble? Oh no, please let me explain. Aiden bumped into me against that. I helped him buy some stuff, that's it. Makes sense, I guess. Thanks for taking care of him. Guess we gotta go now. Wait, guys. He practically gets dragged away by his bandmates. Well, there he goes. Going straight in. I mean, this is a Otome game. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're not gonna take a chances? You know? I mean, this is basically like a fucking Brad Pitt or something like that. Like your favorite K-pop band like comes in and like gets a crush on you. You know? You're not gonna take action? Lawrence Down was getting more and more alive as the night grew darker. I was just trying to battle the darkness with artificial color hues and the wind making that looked like they were sparkling from afar. It was honestly quite hard to feel alone here. While back in my hometown around 9 p.m, life usually starts to slow down. Kinda looks like more like a Discord killer gal. I noticed a crowd surrounding someone. Flashing lights made it clear it's likely a celebrity surrounded by fans. Hope Hayden and his bandmates aren't getting bothered again. After walking for a bit more, I decided to cross the road, considering the other side seemed to have more going on with shops and stuff. Maybe I could shop window for a bit. Maybe buy something that if it catches my eye. Do I even have that much in my all-in? I questioned and laughed at myself. Kindred, hey! There she was again, that pink thing. You scared me. Well, shouldn't you be used to my presence now? Doesn't make sense. I'd get scared if my mom came to me out of nowhere. I suppose that makes sense. Why you like this? I remember Pico usually come when I meet someone special. Who can it be this time? So baffled from meeting a literal celebrity. So, what is it this time? Right. What's the name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. What does that even mean? Just a lover lamenting their lost love. Whoever you will meet sees now as a bright rose in a sea of green. He wants to take you away, far, far away, preserve you in his heart. Wanted. You know one day. Okay, that's a little bit weird. The other two seem normal at least. Well, aside from the cult guy. You know? Basically interested in a cult priest and a scene band. Pretty much. You got a K-popper and then the K-pop idol and then like a cult leader. Okay. Interesting choices for sure, but I guess. At least I wanted to talk less, right? Felt a bit uneasy once again. Tonight was certainly eventful. You with the blue shirt, huh? Oh, who called me? Look, both sides confused. Looks like I'm the only one with the blue shirt here. I turned around to find the source of the voice. A man with long hair stood there, the fine muscles visible through his tank shirt. A gentle smile on his face. I liked the tattoos. He was handsome. Haven't seen you around before. Are you new here? Yeah. The city's so busy and fast-moving sometimes. Rarely get to see new faces. Let's out a soft laugh. Deep, velvety voice making my cheek heat up. Call me Isaiah, or Isa, whatever you want. I love nicknames. You're truly eye candy. What? What? Did you just call me eye candy? I was baffled. It's break hours for me. I went to pick up some stuff from the store. Should come to my shop for a bit. Can show you my sketches and stuff. Oh, it's the tattoo artist guy. Ooh. I'd be humble. Who knows if he was a serial killer or something. And was trying to lure me in. I mean, he knows I'm new. Hey, before you get the wrong idea. I'm very well known here. Many of my favorite celebrity tattoos artists, probably. Aiden's iconic butterfly tat. Miss Lily's dragon back tattoo. All of them were done by yours truly. One that has Kim's personality as well. I appreciate that. Now that I remember, there was some articles mentioning some tattoo artists called Isaiah, well known for doing many iconic designs. What's up with me meeting famous people tonight? Sure, I'll take a look around. Cool, come here. It leads me to this tattoo shop. Like a gentleman, he opens the door for me. After you, Chilito? Chilito? Is that a pet name? Couldn't exactly pick up what he called me. Sorry? Chilito means heaven. Such a sweet pet name, no? When you don't know my real name yet. Enlighten me then. I'm Kindred. Pretty name you got? I can still call you Chilito. I like it. Sure. Whatever you say, bro. So we have a guy that looks like Kindred, one that looks like Kindred with really long hair. I mean, I do have a long hair toggle. You want me to just switch it up? It's as long as it goes. Nah, I think this one doesn't look as much like me. Although, I like the tattoos. I fuck with that. You know what I mean? But yeah. There's also immediately on the pet names too. It's a pretty fancy pet name. I like it. What is me, Toro? Okay. Glad you like it. What's up with him now? Do people from Lawrence Town have a weird tendency to mutter things in front of another person? Not even gonna question it anymore. Isaiah walks to the desk without uttering another word and follows his lead. The dimly lit interior of the shop coupled with the soft, jazzy music playing gave it a tone of charm. Not much to do here, eh? Not really. I'm enjoying looking at the interior. Come now, don't lie. Nobody enjoys looking at old, worn-out walls. What to do, what to do? What if I draw you? I can draw pretty well. Like a memento of our first meeting. What do you say, Chelito? Sure, I guess. Let's just roll with it. Just kind of going with the flow in this kind of situation. Just realized the MC did a dangerous move, following the stranger man into a non-public room in a town she barely knows. Well, he barely knows. It's a. We chose to have a guy, so. Although to be fair, guys will do that. Guys will kind of meet some two dudes that he fuck with the party and then be like, oh, there's enough to party. You want to go? Like, sure. You know what I mean? I thought I'd get one too. Honestly, love one. You will. I'll make sure to capture how divine you are, Chelito. He's a little too excited for my taste, but sure. He's a little too excited to draw me. I was enjoying the attention. Zay runs towards the shelf, probably to grab our tools. I watch him shuffling through his stuff and fumbling. You need help, Isaiah? Can't find the art tools. Want me to help you? You don't have to. It's fine. What do you need? It's so sweet, Chelito. It's a red and blue notebook, a metal pen holder, and a black cover. Alright, leave it to me. Sure. There you go. And this one here? No, this is not it. There you go. Somehow I managed to find everything. I was honestly proud of myself. Found your stuff? So proud of you. That's my Chelito. He's such a tease. Oh, to be a guy. I mean, you know, guys do be like that. Guys do be like that. I should get started now. Isaiah ties up his hair into a quick ponytail and takes a seat on the counter. He puts his glove to prevent smudging the pencil strokes on paper and toys with his cigarette. Chengo looks good. Do I have to move? It's fine. Sit where you are. It's fine. 3/5 of the face is visible. He examines my pose for a bit before sketching out an outline with simple shapes. Do I look good? Oh, darling. If there was an ocean of green, you'd be a soul red rose among it all. Beautiful, heavenly, like paradise you are to me. All right, chill, bro. Calm down. We just met. I wasn't bluffing, though. I do mean it. From the bottom of my heart. He got me tongue-tied. The more I was going to be defensive, the more he would spoil me with his rotten compliments. Spoil me rotten with his compliments, but trust me, you're indeed the most gorgeous human I've ever laid my eyes upon tonight. Thank you. He's a little bit rushed. Wish your beauty and wish to preserve it. Be in my canvas. Be in my canvas of my heart. It was a darker shade of red. Maybe me right now. Honestly, I was getting dizzy from the blood rushing to my brain. Congratulations, it's a boy. Getting kind of a sore throat. Relax now. The art is almost finished. After sitting here for a few minutes, Isaiah winked at me. He put his hair down as before, walking over to me. He handed me the paper and had my portrait on it. The brush strokes were done in quick and yet careful movements. Like it? I love it. Oh my god. Told you. Can I keep it? It is for you. Keep it. Thank you so much. I take the sketch from him. It was gorgeous. I accidentally bumped against something placed on the counter and it falls with a metallic clunk. I take a look behind to see a very sharp barber's razor on the floor. Careful, it's very sharp. I become deadly if used in the wrong way. I shudder at the mental image of gore created by it. Don't be scared now. I'll put it away. That's a weird comment to make. Isaiah picks up the blade and pulls it away somewhere on the shelves. Saucy my own will the whole time. Until suddenly the sound of the shop's door opening brought me back to the world again. Huh? Damn, that's a fancy lady. Isaiah, where are you? Woman's voice shocked me. She was adorned in beautiful kipao and black fur boa. Miss Lily? Seems like Isaiah's know her. She looks strangely familiar too. Wonder where I've seen her. Has something happened? You don't know. You're pretending not to know. That's a new face right there. I pointed at myself. Yes, you. I said we'll text you the details later. So you came here to give me a fright and now you won't give me the details? Lower your voice to someone here. You stop being a deadbeat. Oh, whatever. Haven't seen you around before. Are you his friend? What's your name? Oh, I'm Kindred. Wouldn't exactly call us friends. And you are? Oh, you don't know me. I tilt my head at this. Was I supposed to know her? Sorry, I don't recognize you. Miss Lily. She's one of the greatest. She's one of the top actresses of today. Oh. I was right. Indeed, somebody blessed to meet so many celebrities today. You can take the door behind the counter and go to the room for a bit. You have things to handle. Alright. Things sure seem heated between the two. Guess I should go to Isaiah's room. The door was left unlocked, probably for convenience sake. I entered the room and closed the door. Smelled like Isaiah. The soft smell of cigarette and rosy scent mixed with it. It was strangely charming. You can see the city from here pretty well. Must get noisy when the roads are busy. I walked to his bed and did look comfortable. I contemplated sitting on the bed, thinking it might be rude to do so. Guess I'll just stand here whenever he's done with what he's doing now. At least 15 minutes have passed. My legs were giving up. Isaiah, where are you? He finally enters the room, looking absolutely exhausted. The guy's got some scarification to do. Scarification? What? Why? I want to stop staring Kindred. No, wait, let's finish up the game. Let's finish up the game. Sorry about that whole thing. Miss Lily came here to inform me about some personal matters. Would you like to vent out? I don't want to bother you with my problems, but it's familial matters. Guess I deserve the reprimands after all. All I do is run from my problems. I want to leave a lie to you, but I also kind of run away from my problems. Like me moving here was to run away from something I didn't like. So I understand if you want to open up with me. My door is always open to you. You truly are a blessing from the heaven. Anyway, sorry. I just stay in my messy room. It's alright, I think it's pretty neat. Really think so? I do. This room is like who I am from the deep inside. Just a mess who's desperately trying to put flowers and fragrance to hide away the clustered smoke of tobacco. I hate the smell of it, but I can't resist. Guess I'm addicted to the pain it brings me. Poetic. I get that a lot. Is it sister? You kind of do give sister vibes. You know what I mean? I mean, got the same color scheme as well, so. Okay, but what does Isaiah know? A famous actress and just a little behind joining later. He's a famous tattoo artist as well. We just met him, kind of like going at the moment kind of situation. Oh, yeah. Hey Monty, how you doing as well, my friend? Glad to have you here. Hello, hello. Yeah, didn't want to sit on your bed without permission. Why, my eye candy knows etiquette. Truly an elegant rose. Cut off the teasing. You want to talk about to relax or about anything? I mean, I was chatting with you before anyways. Why don't we continue that? Scarification? I think it's correct words. Practice of body art by giving scars. No, he's just a regular tattoo artist. I don't think he's doing anything fancy. Just call him a deadbeat, brother. The game skipped the dialogue though. Yeah, it skips too fast for me to be able to read. Unfortunate. He walked to his bed and pats the bedside him, just for me to sit there. I walked over to him and sit down. You ever had a partner before? Girlfriend? Boyfriend? Oh, I haven't dated anyone before. Haven't been in a relationship before. Mostly personal issues. How about you? Only had one love in my life. But alas, fate took him away from me. And fate is being cruel again by showing me... Oh, anyway. Is everything okay? Don't worry about it. So, ran out of topics again. This was awkward. Should I get behind him? Oh, man, we really are kind of... Okay, sure. Get behind him and massage him. We're kind of a hoe. I mean, I get that we're going to college and you're kind of supposed to experiment with your sexuality, but man, we're kind of throwing ourselves out of everyone. What are we, a hoe? I mean, I'm pretty slutty myself, but I wouldn't throw myself to two people that I met in just the same day. Okay. I mean, listen, no shit. Listen, hey. I've been in college before, okay? You gotta try out some stuff, but goddamn. What kind of a bit of a hoe? Goddamn, okay. This is coming from somebody that has a pretty high sex drive as well. I decided to position myself behind him. Oh, you seem stressed. Let me help you out. I wasn't gifted with the hands of masseur, but the gentle pressure I applied on each muscle is surely effective. Isaiah closes his eyes and visibly relaxes. My, how caring. Hush, just relax now. The slight dominance in my tone made him comply, or at least he played along. The whole thing was brief, yet I enjoyed the feeling of him against me. I enjoyed his mumblings, his scent, and the things he did to me. He just pulls away. He pulls away just as I was about to feel that euphoric feeling. What an asshole. What? Are you mad? I'll make it up to you someday. Kisses my forehead and embraces me once again. This time just keeping it to a simple hug. Let me just hold you for a bit longer. He held me for a few more minutes, whispering gentle and loving words in my ears. I felt comforted in his arms, safe, secure. The sudden sound of a bell ringing at the front desk brought us back to earth. Seemed like break time was over. Well, it was probably one of the best break times I ever had. Thanks for that, Chelito. I enjoyed that too. Never expected Lawrence Locos to be so friendly. We can't see Ken? I know. Why did you think I was hiding it? Just making sure there's nothing too spicy for YouTube. I know. I switch it on purpose. If you want to watch the not safe for work versions, you can watch the not safe for work versions if you want to. I'm just playing safe around here, okay? I'm just playing safe around here. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm pretty slutty, but dude, his MC is going crazy. I mean, 2 on the same day? I've only done that once, and I'm not gonna lie, in my experience, it wasn't that good. I mean, no shame, listen, no shame, you know. If you want to be a little bit more open, you know? It's just, I don't see about that. I want to not safe for work? Then download the game yourself and play it. Fucking horny brats. Swear to God, man. If you want to see the spicy stuff, the link is in the description. You can just download it. Isaiah led me outside his room. The sound of music playing at the shop was clearer now. A new customer. A young man and his girlfriend likely eyed me down. I mean, coming out of someone's room does look a bit suspicious. Isaiah waved me goodbye. I enjoy spending the time with him. Not like Aiden coming across him would be much easier. The night was certainly interesting. And the night is still young. I walked out of Isaiah's shop. This didn't get murdered. What game is this? This is Calliope. Calliope? What's the name of the game again? Kalopsia. Kalopsia. That's the name of the game. Yeah. Galady MC, slutty actions, threaten demonetization. I mean, better safe than sorry, isn't it, Olivia? Better safe than sorry. I thought I laughed a little. Did feel a bit bad for thinking Isaiah would be some sort of serial killer. I mean, don't blame me. Some guy approached you and asked you to go somewhere. Would you be suspicious? Especially if they're attractive like him. Common tactic amongst killers. Guess it's time to get going before it gets too late. As I walked down the street further and further, the sound of music got louder. Was this area with all the clubs and bars? The buildings around got more and more bright and classy and vibrant. Must be one of the high-end side of Lawrence. Felt a bit out of place with my casual clothing amongst the people in flashy, expensive-looking outfits. Kindred, hey, I'm here again. Oh, hey, Pico. So you haven't gotten used to me jumping out at random times, Well, she was right, but I wasn't going to tell her that. Anyway, you should already know, you're going to connect to a new red string of fate. Oh, how are they like? He might sound rough and domineering, and deep down he's just burdened by regrets. It gets heavier and heavier with no chance to heal. I see. Come on. There's at least 3 more people. Wait, how many people do we have? No, there's 2 more people. We had the tattoo artist guy, the cult leader, and the K-pop guy. So there's 2 more people that we gotta meet. Suddenly, someone's loud yelling interrupted us. And why would you cancel right now? The party's literally waiting for me. Tried to look for Pico, but she has already disappeared. And Bird. Ugh, so rude. I was gonna yell at her when she pops in next time. The person continues with their fight over the phone. Can't just go alone. I have an image to keep. I hear somebody loudly talking on the phone. Seems like they plan to go to a party, but your partner canceled on them. I get the frustration, especially if they're waiting on the street for them. There's the purple guy. Sounds like a vibe. Night is still young? Dude, how many more people does the MC want to get freaky with? I mean, I wouldn't stop you. Would you? You know, as long as they're safe, not using protection, you know. No issue being a little bit of a hoe, you know. Gotta try stuff out before settling down, you know. I mean, I didn't go as crazy as this person, you know what I mean? The only time I've ever done twice in a row, like, gotten with more than one people at one time was during my college years, but, you know, it wasn't for me, but I don't regret trying it. You know, who knows? Maybe I would have fallen in love with that. You know, looks like a VTuber now. What, you mean the purple guy from the corporate one? Forgot the name now. I think it's from Nijisanji, isn't it? Yeah, you. Get in my car. Excuse me? Get in my car. Okay, that's kind of weird. The man with sunglasses leans against his car and tilts his head. Not somebody shady. Come on. Okay, we really are. Okay, the tattoo artist guy was a bit of a stretch. We're just getting into like a random guy's car now. Okay, dude. Come on. Chill, you little slut. Okay, dude. Chill, you little slut. What the fuck? We're just getting onto random people's cars now that I don't even know. At least the other guy we like knew. Like kind of talked to a little bit before going into his room. God damn, okay. Calm down, you little hoe. Can't just kidnap someone and go into a party. Well, you know, it's a very big party. There'll be music, food, alcohol. Haruto. Alright. Kasagawa. It's the Haruto Kasagawa? The Kasagawa heir? Was he? Right. He is richer than the richest side of Lawrence. A bunch of rich folk are from here. Can't let him know I recognize him yet. God damn it, I was surely blessed with meeting famous people today. Your eyes met me as soon as you realized who I am. Damn it. Uh-huh. You wanna come or not? It's gonna be fun. Let's give it a shot. My treat too. Do we? Do we? Kinda. Well, I'm gonna keep it for real. It's kinda sus. I'm not that much of a slut. No, I'm out. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not that much of a slut. No. Shut the fuck up. Quick kiss, stolen kiss in like a corner, like a alleyway. Kind of sus. But hey, man, you know, like sometimes you like meet like a fated encounter. Who knows? The tattoo artist guy. Okay, you know, we did talk a little bit. He painted us. That was kind of romantic, kind of like feeling the moment. You know, a little bit slutty, but you know, still pretty doable. Now we're just joining some random guys that we haven't even talked to. We just exchange pleasantries, and we're going to his car to his party. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I draw the line there. No, that's like borderline prostitution. No. Shut the fuck up. No, we're not that much of a slut. No. You get lonely and bored. When you are throwing a party, seems like a ton of people came. We plenty of company for you. Besides, the way I'm dressed, I look out of place. I like that, you know. You absolutely fine shit. What? You look hot. Oh. Can't tell if you genuinely meant it or you just bluffing so you could take me to this party. Should I be concerned? Listen, not even I am that big of a slut. Calm down now. Calm down now. Why do I feel like you're lying? I'm not. Trust me, please. Fine. No idea why I said yes. Maybe I want to be surrounded by people and make up for the time I felt alone. Hopefully this time I can blend in. Oh man, the illusion of choice now, is it? The illusion of choice now, is it? That's actually, I think, a mistake. If you're gonna give me a choice, make it matter. You know what I mean? Like, just skip his encounter. If I said no, he would just like leave or just skip his encounter entirely. Don't be like, I said no, but actually yes, I'm gonna go anyway. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Come on, game. Like, I get that it's hard to like make a visual novel, but you gotta, if you're gonna, at least don't give me the choice if it's not gonna matter anyway. Don't give me a choice just for the sake of it. You know? I look at him and make sure if he really wants me to sit in the passenger seat. Get in, baby. It's all for you. Tonight's passenger princess. Stop. Just teasing, huh? Don't be so serious. I decided not to enable him more and ignore that. Slicks off his coat and places it on the back seat. Take the driver's seat and puts his hand on the steering wheel. Looks rather relaxed, starting the engine. The car looked expensive. I would get anxious running it somewhere. Guess people don't care about burning weed, there's plenty away. Look odd awkwardly sitting there, baby. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, we kind of don't know each other. The fact that it's like meeting some random person and joining his car, you know, it's not exactly something. Ask me anything, though. Let me think. Is purple your favorite color? That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. You really like the color purple. I mean, your car, your cardigan, even your hair is purple. I decided to finally say it. Not like it was an ice train worthy purple. I didn't expect someone on that to take color matching that everything so seriously. Can a guy not like the color purple? Didn't mean it like that. Just kidding. I do love purple. Such an elegant color, no? Though I hate the little history behind that. Exclusively royal color one? It's a nice color. Let everyone enjoy. I think purple looks pretty on everyone. Especially you. Almost subconsciously say it. Oh, a compliment. Don't drag it too much. I already know that I'm not gonna be able to stand that Haruto boy. He's a little bit too self-centered for me as well. I don't have to feel like such a slut. I'm still feeling like I know it's kind of a slut. Aside, my hair isn't purple. Just the tips that died. Cozy got that. Sharp motherfucker. Truly a born businessman. You thought I wouldn't catch it? I rolled my eyes. That's all. How much do you party? That's all. So ever catch your eyes, your highness? Shush. Do my words have that much of effect on you? Haruto tilts his head a little, a wide grin curved on his rose-tinted lips. And let me take you to paradise, love. You'll love it there. He speeds up his car in almost dangerous speed. Wouldn't be shocked if we exceed the speed limit here. Haruto, slow down. You want me to go slower? Gentler? Shut up, not the time to make innuendos. We might crash. He doesn't listen to keep speeding. Don't worry, I gotcha. I squeeze my eyes shut, preparing for the worst. Thankfully, before we actually go to paradise, the car stopped. I already know I can't stand that Haruto guy. I can't do it as well. He's a little bit too self-centered for me, to be fair. That's just my opinion. Especially now, it doesn't look like there's any point system where you need to choose the right things to get the romantic spice stuff. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is a demo. So, you know, that would be a good thing, though. That would be a good thing. If you want to give me choices, like, get the choices to get the right to, like, even the spicy ending. You know what I mean? Like, do a little bit, like, of a different thing. Like, if you just reject him outright, he'll just go away and you just lose the encounter. Something like that. Like, make the choices matter, or don't give me choices. That's what I always say. If you give, it's like Deus Ex Machina. One of the things that like a lot of people criticize about that game is that they'll give you choices and then at the end it doesn't matter. That's the worst thing. Either don't give me a choice, or just make the choices matter. You know, reminds me of a male version of Calypso from Epic. By the way, just a little reminder. This weekend, tomorrow, we're going to be doing a Hear Me Out confession cake. And you can send your Hear Me Outs. So me, Bin, and Yinny will be checking it out. There's a link on Discord if you want to go check it out. And you can send your Hear Me Out, send a link to a picture. And if you want to put your name, you can do that as well. So just letting you guys know to like a little reminder. Because if you don't send it today, then tomorrow you won't be able to get it. Hey, Venom. You're super late, goddamn. Oda steps out of the car and opens the door for me. Take my hand, love. I was too motion sick to be aware of my surroundings, but I could feel Haruto taking me inside of some sort of club. The smell of perfume, alcohol, accompanied by the loud music brought me back to my senses. Here we are, paradise. The biggest club in the whole town. What do you say, honey? Didn't mean some sort of hookup paradise. It's actually the name of this club. I don't exactly feel comfortable. Not really a fan of this place. Too many people. You want to leave? Oh, no, it's fine. It's because I barely know anyone here. And I can't exactly lose a chance to make more friends. But it seems like a perfect way to meet up some people. I'll just rest up a bit, if you don't mind. I don't have Discord. That's a shame, Zoza. I mean, I'll just remind me to like comment the link on this on the comments of the video or something, and I'll leave it on the comments. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. He helps me sit down and sits beside me. As much as I find him a bit quirky, he has his tender side to him. I snuggle up to him, enjoying his warmth. A few minutes pass by. We're not exactly doing it. We're not doing anything exactly. Haruto greeted a few people, likely his friends, but he always stuck with me in case I got lost. I was getting bored almost. And then I saw two people making its way towards us. Not them. Two girls, both flashing in their own ways. It was hard to miss them. The closeness made me realize they might be girlfriends. Oh, dude, we've been waiting. Who's this? I'm Kindred. Hey, I'm Aurelia. You can call me Leah. This is my pretty girl baby boo, Kyoko. Kyoko sighs at this. Despite her intimidating look, she seems to have a soft spot for her girlfriend. Leah, we don't know him. Cheer up, Muffin. Never late to make new friends. She fits the subculture she's a part of. Anyway, Haruto, you're not gonna come to Axel's birthday? I know y'all had that fight years ago. Just to make calm. They're your best friend. Hell no. They literally hate my guts. Last time I got the cold shoulder. You guys deal with them. I'm never talking to them again. We were best friends. And it wasn't just some fight. You guys know it well. It was getting tense. What's up with me running into people's personal issues tonight? We know her very well. What has it been, Lost already? Kyoto eyes me down a bit. Her gaze icy cold. She mutters something under her breath. I don't quite catch it. But she stops herself before I could hear anything. Anyway, dude, make up your mind or not. Aurelia walks away with an obvious frown on her face. Kyoto follows her girlfriend, leaving us behind. Naruto sighs. They leave us after ruining my mood. Something happened. Not in the mood to elaborate. Been doing well? Drink water and ate today? That's good. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Something called cold reduction, my friend. Sharky, but I gotten used to it. Oh, glad to have you here, Venom. Regardless. Like, I get it. It was kind of my fault, too. Didn't want it to happen. What happened? Haruto immediately freezes up on my question. He almost choked on his own spit before responding. Nothing. Forget it. He dodges it. Just what exactly happened? Luckily for him, 3 of his friends approaches us. Haruto, hey, I was talking about you. We're playing cards, by the way. You want to join? God, dude, I really want to play blackjack with you and cry my pain away. What happened to you, dude? My girlfriend had a fight with me. I'm such a loser. Sure, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Mood lightened and I fell at stance. Reminds me of a girl from Wuwa. It's funny that some of the characters have artwork, some of them don't, I suppose. They would drink scotch, chips, and money, all scattered around. Wait, are they gambling? Is it even legal here? Everyone here is probably rich as hell, it doesn't matter to them. He takes off his jacket and throws it on the couch before taking a sip. Now watch. The crowd cheers at his arrival. He's certainly is popular here, isn't he? Here I come. His friend kept hitting, and every time he thought he had a higher number, had a loss or got busted. Haruto was either cheating or lucky as hell. Until all the money his friend would betted was gone, they kept going. I won. Seriously, dude. Worst day ever. This game is about what exactly? 5 yanderes, possibly some like code shit, and some memory that we don't know and remember. You know what I mean? Hey, Raiders, welcome. Hey, Kami. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hello. My name is Kindred Spirit. I'm a voice acting variety streamer. We're playing a yandere game called Kalopsia. It's basically 5 yandere guys. And we're kind of a little bit of a slut going around with each of them. And yeah, we had a tattoo artist guy that was kind of a chill dude, but had like some issues with family. A K-pop idol. And the other one was what exactly? I forgot now. There was another one as well. But yeah, welcome up everyone. Glad to have you here. My name is Kindred Spirit. I'm a voice acting variety streamer. I do lots of things. I stream on YouTube. I have Yap videos as well. I do ASMR. Spicy content, and also I have a webtoon on Webtoon Canvas if you want to go check it out. Here, it's called Kindred Spirits. Make a lot of different kinds of things, so if you want to stick around, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, you know? Thank you so much. What are you guys up to? Can you get a shout out to Akami? I would appreciate that. Yeah. Oh yeah, the twink. Yeah, the twink priest. Yeah, the cult leader. There was a twink cult leader with the same hairstyle that I do for some reason. Yeah, I forgot about the twink cult leader for sure. Thanks a lot, dude. Ah, my money. He walks away rubbing the cash with his cheeks. How did it looks at me this time? Fancy a game? Literally don't know how to play it. It's easy. Simple blackjack game. Oh yeah. I just yapped and played scary games. Hope you're doing well, friend. I hope you're doing well as well, my friend. But yeah, today's just a chill day. Tomorrow we got a collab. We're doing the Hear Me Out cake trend. But today is more of a chill stream. So we're just kind of checking out this indie game. You know, I love checking out these like small indie games. Because usually sometimes made by like a person or two people. But, you know, you never know when you're going to find the gem. I know it's not exactly everybody's cup of tea, but I sure find it enjoyable, you know? So you hit a 21. If you reach 21, a higher number than me, you keep hitting. Stand win the game. Alright, sure, I guess. Not sure. Let's give it a try. Go easy on you. But only drawing once. You can hit and hit and hit as much as you want to win, but don't get busted. Something special for me. If I lose, I haven't thought about it yet. Well, let's play. Sure. Let's give it a try. Take a sit, hon. Alright. How much do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm standing this one. Honestly, shocked that I won. Didn't expect it. Out of the sucking face was honestly a sight to behold. Almost unknowingly, a smile plastered across my face. So my prize. Oh man. Didn't expect to lose tonight. Can't say I don't enjoy my loss just as much. Won't you enjoy walking me around on a leash? Indie games. Yeah, I love indie games. I know there's like sometimes some limitation issues, but I do find it very interesting. You know what I mean? I mean, I was one of the first people that streamed the like me-side game, you know, way back when. You know what I mean? And then it popped off and like kind of go crazy. So you never know, you know? I decided to play along for a bit. It was fun. I wouldn't even lie. Get something else. It's just a coupon. So that you can use on me anytime. Pleasure doing business with you. And for your actual reward. Otto takes out a tiny red box from his pockets. He opens it at this. It's a beautiful gold ring with a purple gemstone on it. Take it. For you. Is it a proposal or just a gift? Purple sapphire. It's gorgeous. Magical almost. I take the ring from him and examine it. The gem looked like it was glowing a purple, almost a purple hue. Are you sure I can take it? Given to you. Won't be given to you, this family heirloom. I didn't want you to take it. It's a family heirloom. Now I don't want to take it anymore. Absolutely adore it. I feel even more doubtful. Come on, just take it. He takes out the ring and takes my hand to put on it. Looks at my left ring for a moment and then hesitates. He decides to put it on my middle finger. Looks perfecton. Looks perfecton. Perfect on those pretty hands of yours. Thank you. Hey, Cater. How you doing as well? Welcome. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday to you, too. Get a what, Venom? A twin kindred, maybe? The bird in this game looks like a cuckoo, and if he was in a Barbie movie. He kind of looks like a Barbie movie bird, doesn't he? Oh, yeah? Glad to have you there, though, you Kimmy. Been a while since we hung out with Adora and everybody else. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. And for sharing your wonderful community with us. I'd love go somewhere private with me. Nothing weird. Just want to spend some time alone with you. Let's leave. I don't want to be a slut anymore. You know what I mean? This dude was kind of annoying anyway. And yeah, I don't. No worries. Here's my number. Call me anytime. You know, he was a bit too full of himself. And come on, we already had 2 not safe for work encounters. Let's not be that much of a slut. You know? Want me to drop you off back where I picked you up? It's okay. I'm fine on my own. Suit yourself. Any trouble, just send me a text. Dying, digitizing an account textbook. All I want is to take a nap. I mean, glad to have you here relaxing with us, you know? How did you accompany me till I left the club? It was getting late, so I decided to head back home. The loud bass slowly getting lower and lower the further I walked away from the club. It was interesting. Teasing, but he has his soft spot. Unpredictable soul he is. I do wish to meet him again. It was slowly growing on me. It was getting late, almost 11 p.m. I had to head back home, and I was honestly still tired from all that moving and stuff. All I wanted is to have a nice sleep before the next week starts. Next week is in my last week before a break before I start classes. I met a bunch of new faces today, all unique in their own way. It's possible for me to start a new life's chapter with them. Either as friends or something more. What a lucky bastard you are, seducing, seducing all these men. Come on, fix those English mistakes. Couldn't have a classic warnings when he opened the game. Yes, he did. Yes, we did. But doesn't deserve the 18 plus choice. He was too narcissistic. I think so too. You know what I mean? I might be a little bit of a slut, but I'm not that much of a slut that I would just open my legs for anybody. You know? Not getting that dick if you're that full of yourself. Kindred. Hey, don't ignore me. Wasn't ignoring you. And why did no response? Just thinking about something. What about? All these choices you gave me for a possible love interest. I wonder how to pick one. Just follow your heart. That's all I have to say. Easier said than done for a bird. Might be easy, but for these are people. I don't think it should be hard. Unless you messed up something in the process. That sounds ominous. All I popped in to say was, your final red string of fate is very close. Shy, cute, timid. Sounds tempting. Yet the appeal. Yet fragile. Don't push them too hard. Glass may be easy to break, yet shards will make you bleed. She did it again, disappearing after dropping some ominous line. Can't help but feel Pico slowly becoming more and more strange. Odd. So I can tell if she's just my mind imagining things are real. Existence confusing. What the fuck is that? That is our imaginary bird friend. Yeah, we're kind of a little bit crazy on the side, but don't worry about it too much. A book. Now, who was up this late? My eyes moved to the person walking in front of me. Messy, dark, slightly long hair, brown hoodie. The person was holding a book. No, two books. Inspecting one with a sulky expression. My book. Why is the page torn? I was gonna return it back to the library. I'm so doomed now. Didn't even do it. Is everything okay? Oh my god, was I too loud? I mean, you kind of were. You don't want to be a slut? Kind of late, don't you think? I mean, not that much of a slut. Why are you judging me, you nerds? I'm a spur of the moment kind of guy, but I'm also not just opening for everybody. You know what I mean? Don't mean it in a bad way. I'm not mad. I'm just sorry for bothering you. I know you are taking a long late night stroll and I just ruined your peace. I'm so sorry. Why is he so depressed? Looked like they were gonna start crying. What have I gotten myself into? Calm down, I'm not bothered by it. I'm just wondering what's up with your book. Oh, just this book about certain ancient rituals and stuff. I got this from a garage sale. Found it interesting and decided to bring it to the library owned by this lady. You know, wasn't aware of the library being nearby. And her assistant there. She said that after her retirement, she'll hand it over to me. I always try to make my best impression of myself in front of her. I was happy she liked the thought of adding that book to her collection. But I have some acquaintances. They asked for the book to take a look at. Oh, so that's where you're going. Nerdy Kea. Nerdy whitewash Kea is wild. I don't think it looks that much like it, aside from the mild green color hair. I just think it's funny that you mentioned that. That's crazy. That is a crazy comment to give, Sharky. They took the book. They were supposed to return it in 2 days, but it took 2 weeks. When I got it back from one of the most important pages were torn to shreds. I don't have the courage to confront them. They're gonna be so disappointed in me. Hey, it wasn't your fault. She'll understand. Still, I have an image to keep, you know? Oh, damn. He was giving an ominous comment there. That was a bit too much. Yeah, sorry. I get a bit mad sometimes. Can help you fix the book. Plus, I'm new in town. I'd like to visit new places. Really? You will? Oh, thank you. Don't mention it. I mean, I'm Kindred. And you might be? I'm Axel. Axel Ortiz. Oh, that's the guy that was fighting with the other one. Nice to meet you, Axel. No, nice to meet you. Never expected someone to actually help me out. I didn't expect you to agree to help out either. I was tired, yet my mouth had a mind of its own. The library's right here. Let's go. My eyes darted the rather small and homely look of the library compared to the luxury and dazzles of its surroundings. Almost like a fresh breeze. Looks like the personification of the bleeding phase. Sounds about right, to be fair. A little too friendly. Don't hesitate to grab my arm and drag me to the library. Didn't expect it from somebody like them. They seem so shy and cute. Dragging people around was more of an Isaiah or Haruto thing to do. Let's just let it be. It's alright. We both walked into a rather cozy library. The furniture wasn't exactly brand new, but they were fairly usable. The smell of old book pages was oddly soothing. I noticed the empty counter and sign of the library being empty despite being open. I mean, it was getting late. Seems like the old lady mentioned isn't here. We can skip the explaining part. Lucky me. We're going to suck into a horror movie plot? Don't read the book out loud. Let's get to fix that book. We both settled down on the table. Axel opened the rather ragged-looking book, quickly shifting through the pages to find the torn page. You have to match the pages in the exact order as mentioned in the poem. It's not exactly necessary, but I prefer to respect tradition. They cleared their throats. When the pages were torn, they apparently leaked a strange color surrounding them. There's also a poem mentioned on the page before. First comes the blue sky, then taking the pink sun on his arm, pulling the yellow moon afterwards while watching over the red roses. The purple mist caresses the green grass, both longing for him. That's specific. All the colors are the same colors that leaked from the pages. Perhaps we should use that order. Alright, sure, I guess. It was blue, red, no. Blue, pink, yellow, red, purple, and then there you go. Finally fit the pages together, showing a rather ominous looking symbol. What is that? From what I read is a symbol of an ancient religion's order. And below that is their incantation for a very significant ritual. Something about combining minds of all. I wish I could decipher it. I don't know what language that is. It's better not to say it if it's an incantation. You're right. I know, thanks a lot. Maybe meeting you tonight was an early birthday gift. Birthday, Axel. Wait, Leah said about the club. This is that Axel? It's silent. Did I say something wrong? Oh no. Axel, do you not name somebody named Haruto? The expression changed immediately to that of genuine anger. Don't mention that name to me ever again. The tone immediately changed. It was not the soft-spoken, timid Axel. So you met that bastard. Fucking parasite. Always latching onto things, destroying it whenever he goes. Could almost smell his rot on you. That escalated pretty fast. Seems like Haruto was right. Axel indeed has some strong opinions about him. Some strong negative opinions. The sixth Sukrudao is a yandere incubus. Sorry about lashing now. Please don't mention him before me. Try to keep him out of my head. Perhaps I triggered a certain bad memory in them. Something those three implied. Must be really bad if you got the shy Axel acting this way. Alright, I won't. Sorry. I kept embarrassing myself, don't I? Wish I could fix it. It's okay. What matters is that you acknowledge it, okay? I wish it was that simple. It feels overwhelming almost. Like somewhat empty out there, huh? Stripping from all its joy. Filled with a hot tar like guilt and fear. Here am I venting to you again. Sometimes letting out your feelings does ease the pain. Company feels better, I know. Loneliness feels all-consuming. So don't bottle up your feelings. Things will get better someday. Someday you will overcome your faults and fear and accept them as a part of what makes you, you. A gentle smile spreads across their faces. Are you always this nice to everyone? Maybe. Doesn't hurt to spread positivity. How lucky I feel to be comforted by you. Oh? You were saying something over there. I'm kind of used to it. Didn't feel the need to reply. You're funny, kind and so attractive. You can say that. You know, both of us being this late all alone. Almost feel like a date, sorts. No? A date this late? Perhaps. Not the most ideal form of a date. But it works, you know? You prefer the smell of old books than flowers? Kind of. Rather be isolated from the whole world with one. Calling me the one so early. You get so serious sometimes. I might look docile, but I can also joke. I giggle at your antics. That was such a cheesy line. Maybe I judge the book by its cover too early. The book has more pages I might need to uncover. So you like poetry? Sure, I guess. I consider myself an enjoyer of fancy arts. I'm quite the same. I've been writing poems lately too. Would you like to see the newest one? For sure. Axel takes out a page from the other book they had. Neat handwriting with perfect aligned sentences and proper punctuation. I read through the rather short poem. It rhymes simple words, yet clearly written out of yearning. So who's this for? Who knows? Maybe for you. Getting bolder now. Axel sticks out her tongue. Maybe. You never said no to me. Touche. Why don't you keep my silly little beginner poetry to yourself? Axel just hands me a piece of paper and I take it. It was nice keeping mementos items like these from all the interesting folks I met. We sit here for a while discussing many matters. What I did not expect from someone like Axel was how much of a flirt they can be. But now I feel more comfortable with their flirting now that we've known each other to some degree. They talk mostly about their work and other stuff. I also find out apparently they go to the same university I was going to be attending soon. And after that man was throwing tantrums because we won't let him keep the book for a whole another week for free. Damn, what a jerk. It's almost midnight, closing time. Almost forgot how late it was getting too. I was too immersed in the conversation with them. There's something I can initiate. Give Axel a parting gift. What are we gonna do in a library? Okay, kind of freaky. They've been flirting an awful lot with me. I deserve a small punishment, no? Hey, yo? Hey, yo? You offered me something? Maybe. Do you want it? Yes. Oh my, what a bottom. Their voice was soft, inviting. Maybe my touch was enough to bring them to paradise. The sounds of their pleasure was telling enough. I enjoyed every last bit of it. And it seems like they did so too. I get up to clean myself up. Axel gets up too to fix their clothes. I could still see the redness of their cheeks. How cute. So, did you enjoy it? Well, did it? I felt pride at this. As much as it was naughty. Just as much as I wanted to stay a little bit longer, it was nearing midnight. I wasn't some fairy tale who had a requirement to leave as soon as the clock hit 12, but I was still tired. Thankfully, Axel was quick to notice my tired eyes. Sorry for holding you back. Would you like me to accompany you to your apartment? I mean, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I respect the MC's endurance as well. Going 3 times in a row, back to back. I mean, especially from a crazy night out like that. It's kind of, I can respect the endurance. You know what I mean? Means I get to see you often. Pretty much. Why are you missing me already? Maybe I did like the taste. Shush. Both bid our final goodbyes for tonight as soon as I walk out of the library, leaving Axel to close the shop and deal with the other logistics. The night was much quieter than the heart of the city. As much as I missed all the hustle and bustle, even the trees go to sleep at night. So how's tonight? Any favorites? Maybe. Who is it? See soon. Oh, poor bird. Even if that one guy wasn't so annoying. It would have been 4 times if that guy wasn't so annoying. You know what I mean? After whoring out for an entire night. Hey, shut up, chat. I'm a spur of the moment kind of guy, you know? Like, wouldn't you? If you were having a good moment with somebody, wouldn't be like, excuse me, I've hit my quota of sex. I do not want it. Save it for tomorrow. No, be like, yo, come on, I guess we can make something happen, you know? Guess we can make something happen. Was that about being a slut? Listen, it's about feeling you, okay? It's not just going to be opening for everybody. You gotta play a little bit, you know? You gotta play a little bit of ball, you know, back and forth kind of thing. You know, have a nice feeling. I chuckle and keep walking to my apartment. Finally, home sweet home once again. I lay flat on the bed, the tiredness from finally taking over. At least I had a lingering happiness within. And there you go. All these 5 people. Maybe I can choose one of them. Any of them. Let's see what my fate brings me. There you go. That's the end of the demo. Well, I like that. It's a pretty simple game, but I do enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Well, there you go. There's extras as well. What do we have for extras? Oh, you can see the artworks as well. Yeah, I'm not going to show them. Not safe for work guns. Well, that's it though. That's the game. I loved it. Quite an interesting story. It's got a lot of mystery. The gameplay is kind of fun as well. But yeah. What do you guys think? I quite enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Very interesting main character as well. You know, the characters were good. There's Not Safe for Work artworks. Yes, you can get Not Safe for Work artworks. I'm not gonna be showing. You can download it yourself. But yeah, the name of the game is Kalopsia. Where is it? Kalopsia. You can check it out. There's a link in the description, or you can just Google it if you want to. It's Kalopsia. Let's descend together. I still find it very funny how the twink priest had like a very similar hairstyle to me, but you know, quite enjoy the game itself. Go send your form to the Hear Me Outs as well. And yeah. Thank you so much for everybody that came over. Thank you so much for everybody that is here. And if you enjoy the stream, go check out my other content. I have an ASMR channel on YouTube as well. There's my webcomic if you want to check it out. Join our Discord. Follow me on all the social medias that you want. There's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, everything else. And yeah. Is it on Steam? No, it's on itch.io yet. I don't know if it's going to be coming out on Steam, but it is on itch.io. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for staying all the way until the end. And yeah.